following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Spend time with your family? Sure I do. Good. Unless a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a good man.
Good evening, folks. It's your boy Blackheart. We back in this bitch. Season 5, episode 18. How much is too much? Welcome to the last week of wrestling. For those of you guys that do not know, I'm the Blackheart. You know what I'm saying? Shislansky, Blackheart, you're holding the whole no shebang bang. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you do me all the biggest favor in the world. Hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bells. Stay updated with all the content that we have and coming out with real soon. As the season is slowly coming to a close real soon. Make sure you check us out everywhere, anywhere that we are for the remainder of season 5 and much more. Definitely for that. Make sure you copy yourself some merchandise as well. Bonfire.com/store/Off the Top Roast Podcast. The secondary store, teesprings.com. Type in Off the Top Roast Podcast in the search engine. You'll find us there. Get yourself some Deco slides in various colors and the neck gaze in various colors and combinations as well on decoslides.com, DECO slides.com. And last but not least, two things. Help us get to New York City. Please make donations, pledges, whatever the fuck it takes to get us to Black Wrestle Fest Juneteenth weekend, June 18th to the 19th. And last but not least, big shout out to IWN, the Independent Wrestling Network, where we're going to be having our content provided for them there on the app coming real soon as well. So if you guys don't know, but you should know, y'all falling the fuck behind. Yes, we're making big moves behind the fucking scenes, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is last week of wrestling. Let's dive right into this thing. There's no Cyber tonight because he suffered a concussion earlier today, so we wish him a speedy recovery. He'll bounce back on his feet. He'll probably be back next week. So, Consigliere, my third chair, my Silvio Dante, Chef Maverick is back in the building with us. Next,
what's going on?
The rose that grew from concrete, our concrete, that is. Your current OTTR champion, Miss Char C, is back in the building as well. And of course, back from his little vacay from the previous week, and now he's back in full flesh trying to grow us a little dress on top of his head. Mr. Big Mike!
Aha! Big Mike! What the deal, Playboy?
My man's back!
Never gonna get old.
Nope. But this one right here, he went through a metamorphosis lately. And yes, he is now your new and improved
New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 198 pounds, Absolute Ricky Starks.
My man Thomas Starks is in the building with us tonight as well. I told you.
You ain't found the clip I was talking about, though. That's all that matters.
That's fine. Listen, I don't give a shit. As long as I found something for you, I got something. But tonight, we're not by ourselves. We got two guests. We got two guests from a podcast that we've been dying to get them on the show or have us come on theirs. But now we couldn't get the whole the whole shebang bang, but we got majority of them. You seen her last night, and this is his first time coming on to this goddamn fucking joint. Miss Courtney and Mr. B-Mac.
Welcome.
From the Midwest Marks podcast. It's back in the motherfucking building. What's up,
We
y'all?
love, baby. We love.
Welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome everyone to the pod. What's going on with y'all? How was y'all week? Tyler Starks went through the metamorphosis. This man, Big Mike, trying to twist out his dress.
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm just gonna
And
keep
E
saying
Dukes
it.
is gonna be stumbling into this bitch late, so give him some time. He'll come around. Oh man,
At least you ain't find that particular intro. That's all that freaking mattered to me.
how about you help me find it then?
It's not hard to find, but
See,
why?
folks,
Wait.
See, now this is before last week he was trying to get me to not say Tyler Starks. Now he's saying he's owning up to the Tyler Starks name, and it's just flabbergasted me, man. Just what the fuck do you want from me, man?
No, there are just certain lines you just should not cross, and thankfully you haven't been able to cross said line.
Until their spirit breaks completely.
Don't tempt me, man. Don't tempt me, man. Folks, we're ready for the beginning of the week. Shout out to everyone that's in the audience tonight. Sean Scott, we see you. Thank you for tuning in. Rampage was great. Oh, Mr. Dre on wheels. He's back in this bitch. What's going on, everybody? I'm pretty sure that this is Robbie B. Oh, your boy Eli is in the building as well. Your man's is in here. See, he may not be with us, but he's with us in spirit. Oh man, but yeah, fasten your seatbelts, kids. Too bad Cyrus not here. He would have been or Dukes, and I got some clips for Dukes whenever he comes on the show. So let's go. Let's rewind the thing back. Rewind the tape, folks. To Monday Night Raw.
Bitch, you know who I am and you know what it is. 150, I'm with the shit. We got glitches and 30s and 40s and 50s and she made it Switzerland. All these hoes on my digits, I linked up with Nicki like, yeah, how'd she get with him? But I pick out Benjamins, BBS diamonds, they whiter than Eminem. And I'm 4-7, me and you can't relate if you ain't about dividends. My shorties don't ask with that tape and I run through the set of that bitch and go digital. And I roll with this 40 on me, but I run up on me, it's gon' boost my adrenaline. Every bro got a 40 on him and you know where I go, so you just might get hit again.
New intro and all that shit. Let's get it. Monday Night Raw. So Seth Rollins comes out, owns up the show. He's calling out Cody Rhodes right here, right now. He got some words that he gotta say to him. So Cody Rhodes comes out to do the whole usual babyface shtick. I don't know what the hell that his problem is, but Seth has a problem with him, even though that he has great adulation for his father. But besides all that, he's challenging him to a fight, but he's not going to get into that. He's handpicking his opponent for tonight, and Cody said yes. Then we got the Women's Tag Team Championship being defended here. Sasha Banks and Naomi defeats Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan to retain the women's titles. Nothing more really to say about that. But then it was the aftermath. Rhea Ripley fed up. She's pissed off to hide the festivity, and she turns heel by beating down Liv Morgan. Now she broke her off. Now she's on her own again. The frustration is right all over their face. What's she gonna do? We're gonna find out real soon. As she heads to the back, she makes a claim that I don't have to owe anyone no explanation for my actions. Period. Sonya Deville comes out basically claiming that yes, it is time for her to go after the Raw Women's title. It's been on long enough. There's no one else left besides who is the person that can take it off her. It's her. Bianca comes out, tries to try to do something, but Sonya stops her. Wants to actually have the match next week in her backyard so she can bash her in front of her family. Bianca ain't having it. About to hit the KOD until Sonya stops her. You better put me down or you're gonna get fined and suspended. So she put her down, walks away. You know what? I'm gonna get you, B. To the next time around. Veer smacks around the jobber for 2.5 to 3 minutes. Nothing really more to say. And got him on the stretcher. You happy now, bitch? Then cuts backstage. Sonya Deville's ashes is being investigated by the higher ups. And Bianca comes backstage and pays her fine, which was $1. Wow. If I could do that to a cop right now, man, I'd be rich. Next, we moving on to the lie detector test on the KO show with Ezekiel. My God. Chad Gable is the person that's monitoring this lie detector test. why the fuck did we get this? Ezekiel comes out, does the usual mistake. He's not Elias. He's Ezekiel. The whole goddamn thing is going to rip my fucking head open. But then as the test goes on, he's telling the truth about everything. Fixed. KO, I'm on his side with this. He ain't having it. And then he's trying to make an attack. He walks away. Chad Gable attacks it from the back, and that ended up becoming the match between the two of them. And this whole thing with Ezekiel just got to go. Even the in-ring performances, it's not getting me enthusiastic to see him. Thank God for Otis, who got the disqualification bell because he interrupted the match. So Ezekiel ended up winning. RK Pro takes on the Street Profits. This was a good match, but normally with these rematches, sometimes you get the same old shit or you get something a little bit new. This one, we got a decisive new winner in the Street Profits. They got the W, 1, 2, 3, hitting that last finale finish. And then making it known, like, yo, we are the one that y'all should be afraid about. Then it cuts back, says Damian Priest tried to explain his actions for last week and how the fuck that he disappeared. No fucking idea. Edge is making another claim that he's going to be the judging to AJ Styles, and he challenges him again for WrestleMania Backlash. And reluctantly, cuts to another scene backstage. AJ Styles agrees to this rematch just to when the lights go out. Lights turn purple. These two are swarming on AJ Styles in the locker room and disarm his arm using one of the barrel bins to store your clothes into. Next, we get the United States Championship. Finn Balor takes on Theory. Yes, folks, not Austin Theory, just Theory. And then the weirdest sell of them all, Finn Balor tried to hit the coup de grace. He misses. Apparently, he's selling the throat injury until we get A-Town down by Theory, and he wins. And he is your new United States champion. The lower mid-card heels come out to help him celebrate, including the champion, Vincent Kenny McMahon. Comes out and gets his blessing for this. Then we get the double wedding ceremony. If y'all can hear my frustration, y'all can hear me do my anger, my analytic common sense to try to survive this. I can't. This whole thing was a travesty. It was back and fucking forth, 24/7, comicky, gimmicky garbage. But shout out to Tamina though, because mine's the makeup that they put all over the face. When she's on the outside, she looks like a whole different woman. Period. But then we get a bisexual angle that didn't happen. Then pinfall after pinfall after pinfall. So we got 3 title changes in a matter of at least 15 to 20 seconds. And Dana Brooks still was able to get her title back, even after all this crap. And then the two supposedly married couple hopscotch and piggyback to the back. And this was it. And this was your wedding that you built up for a week. Folks, someone just point me a gun and just give it to me so I can shoot myself. Bobby Lashley has some words for Omos, and MVP has some words for Bobby Lashley. Omos is still looking like the Nigerian street brawler from the corner. Cody Rhodes versus a mystery opponent, because Seth Rollins is just choosing the main event, actually. Seth Rollins actually calls on his best friend, KO Kevin Owens, who you seen earlier in the night. But during the midst of the match, this was a great main event, though, until it ended abruptly when Seth Rollins calls the man fat and stupid, and Owens' feelings got hurt. And Owens' feelings got hurt that he decided to get himself counted out. So Cody Rhodes ended up winning, and as he celebrated, he gets shoved off the podium, shoved off the turnbuckle, onto the outside. Seth Rollins makes his last little mark when it comes to that stuff. So, where's Monday Night Raw? And then before we even get into that, Mr. All Black King Reezy late to his podium. He's finally walking in here. So,
what up, y'all?
Coin flip on Monday Night Raw. Hold on. I'm gonna go with Tyler first.
What? Why? Like
just
what?
Just get your shit out the way, please.
Get my shit out the way.
Love you, little bro.
First off, you ain't shit, bitch. That's number one.
What you just say?
Mike did it again.
Careful what you say.
All right, I'm gonna move on. Seth and Cody segment, good promo battle back and forth, but I feel like it was stretched a little bit too long. That's just me personally. Naomi, Sasha, Rhea, Liv, She was supposed to happen, I think, on last week's Raw, but Rhea was in COVID protocol still. So got the heel turn like we all expected. Hopefully, Rhea can not only join Edge's grand jury, but also become your next Raw Women's Champion. Sonya, Bianca, for the love of God, cut this. No. I'm just going to pretend this didn't happen. No disrespect to either one because they're both great performers. Just this story with Sonya still being an authority figure and what. No, I hate it. Veer Mahan, whatever. Good job, whatever. KO show was pure comedy. I was laughing the entire time. Just like you, I'm with KO. I don't know. This was fixed or some sort of way. I don't know how. RK Bro Street Profits, great all-around tag match. I mean, we all know that whenever they clash at the pay-per-view, it will be a better match than the one we got, so cool. Austin Theory versus Finn Balor.
Well, wait, technically, his name is Theory.
Man, his mama named him Austin, so I'm calling him Austin.
What can I say, huh?
Mr. Devitt, you have deserved so much more for so long. Yes. I'm sorry that happened to you. Whatever, I get it. Theory's your guy. Go ahead, build him up. Gonna ignore the wedding segment, not talking about it. And then I'm not. I refuse.
Yes, just shoot that one dead.
Yeah, just get out of here. And then Cody versus KO. I mean, it was just as good as the dark match they had. So, I'm not mad at it at all. Overall, I'll call this... I'm not going to say it was a bad episode of Raw. It was a pretty decent episode of Raw. Everything on it had a purpose, including the whole Edge, Damian Priest promo. Talking about how they're only going after AJ because he refuses to stay away, yada, yada, yada. Like, everything fit its purpose, so I'll say this was a decent episode of Raw. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse.
I'm gonna toss it over to the main man, B Mac, over there in the cut. Like Fredo,
yes, sir.
Man. Got nothing to say?
Listen, I didn't watch that Snoop Festival product. I didn't watch that Snoop Festival product.
I don't blame you.
We don't blame you, pal. Reezy.
I'm gonna just be honest. I didn't even bother to watch it. I didn't even.
Man, I'm fucking fed up.
I can't do it.
Moving on, Mike.
I mean, I would agree for the most part with Tyler. I mean, it was an okay episode. I enjoyed the tag match. I thought it was really good. I actually thought the women's tag match was good also, and I felt they rushed it. But I thought actually that match was actually a little bit better than I anticipated it being. I wish they would have got a little bit more time, but that match was actually pretty good. We knew Rhea was turning. You could feel it. I don't mind the Sonya Bianca thing. The only because I actually think Sonya is doing a very good job in this authority heel. Like, she's very good at it. The problem is there's no women. There's no women for her to like really. There's only a handful of women. She can only sick Shayna on somebody so many times. So like,
yeah, I'm sorry, but with that whole thing, it's like she said in her promo, "Oh, I'm not an authority figure. I'm a competitor." So which is it? Are you a competitor or are you an authority figure? If you're an authority figure, then
sure, she got to take off the jacket to become the competitor.
Yeah, I would say,
but with the jacket on, she's the whole authority. So that's the whole loophole that they have between that.
Enough of it.
I think the whole point. I think the only reason that this doesn't sizzle is because right now they haven't built it up enough. Like, we all know Bianca's going to win, so they haven't built it enough for us to care. But I don't think it's a bad. Like, I don't think Sonya's doing a bad job. I just think for this particular match, they haven't built it up. They haven't done anything. So it's just like, we know you're going to lose. So we're just kind of going through the motions here. But yeah, Cody and KO. I mean, knew that was going to be a good match. So I don't even have to say nothing.
I mean,
about
if
that.
you saw the highlights of the dark match, you knew it was going to be
yeah,
all right.
I didn't even need that to know that was going to be a good match. So
I mean,
they delivered, and I thought it was funny that KO feelings got hurt when he walked
that
up.
man,
KO,
Seth called him like, say, that man told KO, get your fat ass up and get back in the ring.
The look on Kevin Owens' face, like I felt that.
Shit.
I felt that. That look that KO gave him, I felt that.
That was real. That was real.
I felt that. I was like, damn, that was low, Seth. Come on. So all in all, like you said, was it a great Raw? No, it wasn't a great
Raw. It was okay.
But it was a good Raw. It was, solid.
I can't say good. I'll say okay.
Solid B minus.
Mediocre.
Yeah, okay.
All right, fine. It was fair. A C minus.
Yeah, there you go. Fair. That was fair.
No, C minus is trash.
No, you said B minus.
I said B minus.
Yeah, you said B minus.
C minus is average.
Yeah, C is right. Yeah, C is average, sir.
C is average.
Yeah, C's are average.
Yeah.
B ain't no fucking average. D's are good. A's are excellent. C's are fair. D's are poor. F's are fail.
C is a 70. If it passed if it's getting a 70, that means it passed for the week.
71. I mean, at least a 70%.
I'm gonna say Maverick. A C is what?
Like a 70.
Nope, not down here. I know that for a fact.
What is it down there?
80.
What?
What?
80 to 89. Or no, 8.
Careful about what the words that's about to come out of your mouth. Don't be disrespectful. You better be careful.
Yeah, down here it's like 70. No, it's 75 to 84. Those are C's.
80 to like 90
is a B.
Is a B. And then
85 to 92
is an A.
Oh, wait a minute, folks. Guess who's back?
Skinner with his crazy explanations. The superintendent's gonna need his medication. When he hears Skinner's lame exaggerations, there'll be trouble in town tonight.
Seymour! E-Dukes is back.
Damn.
Mr. Loverman.
Oh, wait a minute. I got one more thing just for you, Dukes.
Number 44. Woo! 44, that's me! Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts. Woo! Give me some!
I'm gonna get some cold cuts today.
He's back. Oh. You just walked in as we was on talking about Monday Night Raw.
Oh God, no!
And it was Mike's part. I think he was supposed to be a finish.
Yeah, I'm good.
Courtney. I don't know if B-Max coming back, but
hey, actually, I do watch WWE Raw, and the reason I watch is because the number one draw, Cody's on there. So yeah, I watch it. I think Cody's doing a fabulous job. What he's doing. Don't get me wrong. I don't care for Seth Rollins. Never have, never will.
Same, girl, same.
And but why is Edge doing this whole Godfather thing over again when he did it back in the 90s with Vampiro?
You mean the Brood with Gangrel?
Gangrel.
Yeah, I mean Gangrel. Sorry.
The Brood.
Well, the difference is that now he's the leader, and he's not having to follow someone else's lead.
Get him.
If he would shave his beard, he would not look like a 80-year man. 80-year-old man.
He about to be 50. So
he is that nigga.
He's 49.
He got his body looking like he's 39.
He's 49.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
I don't know what he's doing.
He on Rey Mysterio's workout plan.
What, steroids?
No, there's
No.
You think you funny, motherfucker? You think you funny?
Listen, y'all know. There ain't no way that somebody
He
about
knows
to be
he's
50.
funny.
Ain't nobody who gonna be 50 body looking like they're 39. I'm sorry.
It's called workouts 7 hours a day.
5 days a week.
That man's on something. He got like 50 supplements going into
Yeah,
his
it's
body.
called Rey Mysterio's meal plan. They have add a bunch of crap to it. You think I'm joking? I've done read on the back of that thing. Good lord, if you're not working out for at least 5 hours, your body is done for.
That's crazy.
Sure.
Poor Finn. I mean, seriously. I mean, his title reign. His title reign wasn't that good. I mean, he was set up to fail, and I don't like it. Can we stop with this whole? Can we stop with this
Can
whole?
we just say this? His title reign was trash. Period.
Yeah. Can we stop with this whole Ezekiel crap? It's Elias. We all know it's Elias. Enough is enough. And I'm gonna keep begging and begging and begging until this actually becomes a thing. But can we please get rid of this 24/7 title? It's nothing but a waste of time. This whole segment was garbage. Like, I mean, it's just a waste. You could find something else to fit this spot for like a good 10-15 minutes every week. But no, we have to keep the 24/7 title relevant on the show every week. It's like there's no point for it. Get rid of it, please.
Damn. Maverick.
Yeah, that little clip was perfect. But first
For
off,
real. Hey!
That women's tag team match was actually really good to me personally. And I've been waiting for Rhea to get the hell away from Liv Morgan because she's a weight. She holds people down. She's not doing really anything.
Let him know, Warren.
Also, I really like the Edge promo that he cut. I thought that was fire to me. I'm really big into promos right now, so obviously the Cody Rhodes promo, Seth Rollins promo was fire. Edge promo was fire. If I have to sit through another WWE fucking wedding segment again, not just this
you
one.
can take my gun. Hey man, you can take my gun and shoot yourself with it.
Listen, after you shoot yourself, I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm gonna be sitting in the room waiting my turn.
That guy's coming home in a body bag.
But other than that, I mean, obviously Kevin Owens and they're always gonna put on. Kevin Owens is always gonna put on a good match, even if he is a fat sack of shit.
Damn.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's got a quote in Seth Rollins. He called him a fat ass piece of shit. So, you know. And then I'm sorry, but Finn Balor, man, you gotta go somewhere, bro. You gotta do something
Exactly.
for real.
Enough is enough.
Or back to New Japan.
Preach on that.
See, I mean, the only time he has been good has been on NXT, bro. In WWE. Let me rephrase that. The only time he's been good in WWE has been NXT.
Oh, for sure.
And last but not least, I know what Deuce is probably going to say.
Come on, do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Courtney's been waiting all week for this.
I sure have.
Come on, dude.
Right.
Now that you're back to normal, you're 100%. I want that energy tonight.
All right, fuck it. Raw was a piece of shit. Raw was 2 shits in a fucking toilet seat flush. That's what.
You got your black one.
Yo,
You got the black one.
yo, I do not
Woo,
care.
woo.
It's like this. Y'all would just sit there
I missed that.
wasted. Y'all sit there wasted potential in Finn Balor. That's number one. We all can sit there and agree on that one. That's wasted. Two, stop with this whole Elias and Ezekiel shit.
Yes.
That's just to the birds.
It's Ezekiel. Stop.
It's a lie.
Who give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. Shit. That Cody and Kevin Owens match is good, but I feel like Cody is only has those good matches with indie wrestlers, and it's kind of crazy for me to say that because he only had 3 matches: Seth, Miz, and KO. Who gives a shit? This whole 24/7 title shit, 24/7 title wedding. Only people I feel sorry for was Sasha Banks and Naomi for actually being the goddamn wedding. I feel sorry for y'all motherfuckers. Don't know why y'all in the wedding. I probably think just because they need extra people in that wedding. I don't know why they could child's kids in that shit. They supposed to be on Smackdown. I don't know how they got on Raw. Lost my goddamn words and shit. Shit. What the fuck? Other than that shit was fucking wasted. They wasted my goddamn time for a good motherfucking wrestling show to go in the waste of dumpster. Now I know why there's such a say it was a wasteland. Because that's what the fuck Raw is going to, a potential wasteland. I hope when they go to the wasteland, they're gonna hope they find a little piece of hope, and somehow, somewhere in the Bible, they can probably talk to God and sit there and say how the hell we can actually work and get this show better again. Because honestly, they doing shit right. Only way they probably do shit right unless Roman's there, and he's working on Fridays. Other than that, fuck you, Raw. You ain't shit.
Whoa! You forgot the bitch.
Oh, my bad. Let me repeat that. Thank you, Mav. Fuck you, Raw. You ain't shit, bitch.
Welcome back, Dukes. Welcome back.
You asked for the energy and you got it.
Oh my god.
I think I no longer classify as Duke's biggest op anymore. I think his biggest op is Raw.
His biggest op is his biggest op is WWE as a whole. I think if anything else. The Dukes report. Y'all ruthless. We dare right that we are. Oh shit. There's nothing more that I can even say. I said my piece already within the whole recap. So that whole 24/7 thing, just shoot it down on the fucking floor like there's nothing left. Turn it to the hardcore title.
Burn that title.
Yes, Courtney, burn that title. Don't say it on the show, just burn it.
I mean, I've said multiple times what I would like to see. I would rather see, instead of like a hardcore title or something like that, I'd rather just see them do a WWE rendition of a television title. Something that must be defended on both Raw and SmackDown every single week.
A couple of days ago, over Suzuki here, and look at this respect from both champions, Samoa Joe and the victorious Jonathan Gresham.
I'm sorry, but that having a TV title would actually give, for example, this is a good example for me personally. That would give something like
Please, JB.
Ali.
Please, JB.
That would give Ali something to do for once.
No, we don't need that right now.
Instead of y'all just having that man sitting in catering despite him wanting to actually you know what? Let me stop.
Throw that away.
Let me stop unloading entire.
Throw that away. The same thing that Dean Ambrose doing his shield vest into the garbage bin.
Yep.
Let that shit on fire.
Damn
What
right.
are you talking about?
Burn, baby, burn.
Don't say that. He's probably gonna come and take it out the trash soon anyway.
It's already
Nah.
started. Who wants
enough? Just stop.
Folks, we want to just go to Tuesday.
Enough of the crap on social media every day. Enough. I don't want to deal with it in here.
Blame Abby for what the
I really don't want to deal with it in here.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
We're going to NXT. Oh yeah, Blackheart, you definitely ain't shit. Let's go.
I ain't shit. Motherfucker, I can mute your microphone in less than 3 seconds. Don't try me, boy.
He said you ain't shit. You gonna take that, bro?
First of all, I'll take his shit all over his fucking glasses over there. Smush them damn bitches.
You already know why I'm saying you ain't shit though.
Oh, but you eat my shit every day, right?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You ate my shit. You ate Reese's shit. You ate Maverick's shit in here. Come on, bro. There's too many people I can name. KB's and shit. Your next opponent in WrestleNary. You want me to keep going with this nonsense?
You know what I mean by you ain't shit.
You okay? Then you ain't shit too, bitch. How about
Exactly.
that?
I'm not saying I am.
Thing.
I'm not saying I am. You just aren't shit either.
First off, we're born to not be shit in the first place. Dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Blame society for that one. NXT 2.0, let's go.
If you want to get ahead, sometimes you gotta go without, you feel me? You have to make a lot of sacrifices for this shit, man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go harder, you know what I'm saying?
So we open up NXT 2.0 with Pretty Deadly, your new NXT Tag Team Champions, making a promo in the ring. So Gibson and Drake are Grizzly Young Veterans. Why the name change? We'll find out later. They're making promos that they should be champions until Legado del Fantasma comes up from out of nowhere and attacks them. And they brawl all the way throughout the crowd to the back. So Braun Breaker, your NXT champion, comes out. He demands Joe Gacy to come out and face him. But we get the stage Mysterioso flashes, and now he's being tormented to try to chase after him. It's ecosystem. Carmelo Hayes has a special message for his opponent tonight. Tiffany Stratton defeats Saray in a showcase match that lasted 7 to 8 minutes. As Braun Breaker proceeds to the back to try to find his father, he runs the same case that he was placing the week prior with the picture frame of him as a kid in it. And you hear echoes, some spooky, mysterious shit coming back. The NXT champions chatted with Persia Pariah and Indy Hartwell about their men now forming as a tag team, and they should get a tag team title shot, and they actually were luckily accepted. They were scared to death. Mr. Waller, and making a promo how he fires Sanga, but I'll get to that in a little bit too. Sanga comes after him and pissed off about being fired by him. And then they end up getting into a match during the midst of all the shenanigans shit. As Sanga was supposed to win, as supposed to be what it looks like, but instead we hit the jump and rolling, hit him with a stunner, and Grayson Waller actually gets the W. Oh man, Cora Jade has some kind but harsh words for Natalya now that her model. Don't ever trust in your models, kids. Roxanne Perez, Cyber Ye's girl. Shout out to your girl. It's now trying to make a debut next week, but instead she's gonna be facing off this week against JC Jane herself. So her debut match is that night instead. Legado del Fantasma takes on whatever bullshit tag team, whatever. But it was a decent match though. 1, 2, 3, Legado del Fantasma and they get the W, proving their point how they should be next in line for the tag team titles. Then Wesley, now single dolo, coming out, and then Zion Quinn comes out and makes some strange speech to him, some shit like that. But during the Carmelo Hayes is Sandro Escobar match, Tony D'Angelo's Mafia men laid out a hit on the man, clip his knees, and Carmelo Hayes ended up getting a W by hitting a high bicycle kick off the top. gets the W that way. He makes the point that now he's going to become the next 2-time NXT North American champion. But then your current North American champion, Cameron Grimes, going up to the moon. Come up with the role himself. So Sokoa comes out and smacks around Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, and basically looks dead in the champion's eyes and says, "I'm next." I can't wait for that. That ended up becoming a triple threat. Then Braun Breaker goes to the mysterious room, but we're lighting and long rectangular mirrors to try to give that cycle and look at yourself in the mirror. Look what you become. Look at your true self. He gets freaked out. He walks. Roger Strong makes it point to Malcolm Bivens that he doesn't like the way the things are. He's going to make some changes. Natalia makes her appearance against Taylor Paxley, gets her in the sharpshooter in 7 minutes. 1, 2, 3. She gets the W that way too. Tony D'Angelo scopes out Legado de Vitalis's car. I wonder what he got planned for the Mafioso boss. Nathan Frazier debuts next week on NXT 2.0. Then communication issues between Dex Loomis, Indy Hartwell, and Duke Hudson trying to communicate with him, just making faces at him. No go for that one. And he basically gets pissed off and walks away. He doesn't know how the fuck he's going to win. Zion Quinn defeats Wesley in a squash match. Ew. I'll get into that in a little bit. Then Natalia makes the point that she got the locker room on notice until Nikki Alliance pops up from out of nowhere. After she's done with Lash Legend, she's gonna come after her next. Don't worry, she's flexible indeed. Then Roxanne Perez's match in the process, and then Winnie True destroys, trashes his locker room, causes a distraction, hit the Canadian Destroyer 1, 2, 3. She gets away with a W. Woo! On a debut match. Then Legado Vitalis's will go out to the car, they get a boot, and they get a message. You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Some true mafia shit right here, folks. Joe Gacy now proclaims that now the time is now to go strike out his enemy. Mind games added to a T. The main event, Dexter Loomis and Duke Hudson taking on Pretty Deadly for the NXT Tag Team titles. Pretty decent back and forth action. But Pretty Deadly hits the big boot to Duke Hudson as he gets the W. After he gets the W that way, they escape over the titles. Afterwards, Joe Gacy's up on the podium around the arena, calls out Braun Breaker. He says, "Yo, I'll give me a title shot. I'll give you back your father's Hall of Fame ring." Angrily, this man accepts. Joe Gacy puts the ring back in his pocket, pushes him off the podium. Braun Breaker trying to sell the back injury. She's like, "Oh, he's badly burnt." But then what happens to end the goddamn fucking show? We get some dark meanies in clothed attire gobbling this man up. And that's how we end NXT 2.0. Let me the fuck have it.
Fucking
Don't be shy. Please go. Please go.
Fucking
Whoever.
trash. Fucking trash.
Yes.
That's no, not worth it. First off, I just want to say, why the fuck are they squashing Wesley like that? Why would they squash Wesley?
I can give you the very simple answer.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Wesley is not a WWE product. Zion Quinn is.
That is true.
Yeah. Indie wrestlers don't do.
That is
KB's
literally
in the building.
Also, Zion Quinn, I'm getting this off my chest now. That move.
What did they do?
That's a good, just regular move. That should
That's
not be a
trash.
finisher. That should not be a finisher at all.
That's a trash ass
Like,
fucking move. If you tell,
No,
if you
if
tell
it,
that shit as a
no.
fucking finisher,
Blackheart.
and
As a finisher, that sucks. But let's say, he was getting beat down during the match and had like a little comeback sequence. That'd be fine there.
What'd you say?
It'd be fine as a comeback sequence. That's it.
It's terrible. No way. That shit.
That man needs to do like a power bomb or some sort of lung blow or something, man. Get the
Some big slam. Use that.
I'm sorry,
Make that body look like it's supposed to be menacing.
You are a 6'4", 265-pound former rugby player, and that's what you got as a finisher?
Yeah.
Boring.
I said they had Saray lose to somebody who is
They had
basically
Saray lose to once again, Not WWE product, so she lost.
Also, I'm tired.
Yoshi
I want to say A-star wrestlers coming down to NXT. They're not developing nobody. They're just fighting them. Like, come on, bro. Like you're like if you're gonna come down to NXT, at least fucking lose, bro.
Well, there's one that actually helped the development of one of the NXT 2.0 guys, but that was only one of them.
But
the first one to go down there, AJ.
AJ Lee, he's a great. Don't get it twisted. AJ Lee, he's a great teacher.
AJ Styles.
Yes.
Right.
Did I say Lee?
What the fuck?
You kept saying Lee, yes sir.
My bad.
I see him Punk's wife, yo.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. AJ Styles, he's great at what he does. So I mean, if you're not learning from him, then you're a fucking idiot.
Well, I'm saying that's the only person from the main roster to go down to actually help build up one of the 2.0 guys. Because think he gave Grayson Waller even more heel heat.
And speaking of Grayson Waller, can we talk about how his guy is Sangha is the new Indian Braun Strowman?
No. He is the Indian. No, he's the Indian Warlow.
No. Look at the gear. It's legitimately Braun Strowman's gear.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Tyler.
But the story is definitely an MJF and Warlow story, and they just expedited this shit and basically said, "Hey, look what fuck that we can do compared to the long story times that you're doing over there at AEW with these two guys."
My friend Jordan said that because when I was watching NXT, because I actually sit there and watch these shows just because of this podcast. My friend Jordan literally sees me watching this, bro. Sanga's the new Braun Strowman. I'm like, shut up, shut your mouth. I hate you. And he was like, bro, look at his pants.
Pants, his boots, like literally from head to toes, Braun Strowman.
The black wife beater.
Bro.
But still.
Also, you done reference to the whole why I'm saying you ain't shit thing in your little, begin intro. The whole Nikita Lyons shit. That's why I'm saying you ain't shit, bro. That right there.
The unflexible part.
Do you not remember your tweet?
Yeah.
Oh, I love me flexible women. You ain't shit.
I like flexible women. What are you talking about? Who doesn't? Who wants a stiff bitch that only do some doggy style shit like that, and and the bitch can't even give you what the fuck you want?
A stiff woman.
Right, a stiff fucking woman, man. We don't want that shit. We want one that's actually gonna arch that back. Yeah.
Hey, you want a real woman, not a plastic woman, right?
Cyber would have loved that comment. He would have been like,
"That's why I did it."
Shit for that.
Charlotte.
Hey, half of these women right now in this world.
I'm not gonna do that, yo.
Half of the women in this world.
Change my name to what?
A sea turtle's gonna die.
That's what I want to know.
Don't give him ideas.
I already changed it once.
Right, and why would I need to change it if he's already stuck with it? That makes no sense, man. But yeah, I don't know why the hell that Tyler got that little animosity towards that little comment. I just don't understand. I mean, I don't know what your purpose of woman is.
It's just you ain't shit for that.
Whatever.
I was sitting here trying to watch NXT in peace.
How many people in here will probably say the same thing that I just said?
No, that's the thing. I expect it from the the regular people in the IWC, not someone I actually look up to on this podcast, sir.
Aww.
You look up to me, please.
Oh,
stop it. Right there.
Where did that come from? Whoa!
Exactly. Where the hell is that coming from?
Why are you lying? Stop lying. I don't like liars. Stop it. What are you trying to pull?
Right, man. What are you trying to pull?
You see, you realize to look up to all of my elders in one way, shape, or form, correct?
I mean, you would say that to Maverick, though, not to me.
Let him say it to who he wants to say it to, okay? Just say thank you and play nice, okay?
Play nice, he says.
Exactly. You're the apple of his eye. Just take the compliment.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop it. No. Wait. No.
Y'all are I'm not gonna lie, I did it on purpose because I wanted to see how everybody would react.
Exactly. And why would y'all fall for that?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted
I
to.
seen that smoke screen. And I was just like, yo, like, why you lying for? Stop lying. Everyone else fell for this bullshit.
We gotta have some fun, you know. We got
just breaking balls.
Up in here, we got Courtney. I don't know what happened to B-Mac, but you know we all
WWE is getting to his signal. That's what's right behind.
Yep.
No, in all seriousness, everyone who keeps making comments about Faith. All right, I know Faith EJ from Women of Wrestling. Yeah, don't. There's just so many. It's actually kind of annoying at times. There are so many of y'all. I don't understand. JP genuinely kick rocks, bro. Go kick rocks with shoes off, bro.
He's making a whole bunch of enemies in this thing, isn't he?
Nah, JP, genuinely go kick some stones with no shoes on, bro.
Rent free, Tyler. Rent free. Remember that, bro.
Can't be really chilling, man.
It probably won't even hurt him because he got them old man feet. You know, the feet where they don't take care of them feet. You know what I'm saying?
He'll probably break the rock.
Oh my god!
Must have been at the top of your fucking class.
Pull up Muhammad Ali and be like, "I murdered a rock."
Yo.
Oh.
How the fuck did we get there? How the fuck did we get here?
That was great, though. That was great entertainment.
He has a crush on you.
No, in all honesty, though, let's get back.
Not off the tracks.
Yeah, back on track here.
Where does Pretty Daily
that's what.
shop at Hose R Us or something?
They've been doing that since the day they arrived in the UK.
No, Hose R Us.
No, she said Hose R Us.
Oh.
What
hole was that?
Let's go, Jerry. Go.
JP, you're not. JP, you're not even worth my time. I'm just gonna pretend you ain't even speaking. Pretty Deadly have been wearing them stupid half cut off shirts and whatnot since the day they arrived in NXT UK. I don't know what makes them do it. KB, you talk about her every single week on Twitter. Do not start with me.
Can we please not talk about the NXT Tag Team Champions? Like who the hell?
No, he's talking about the Key Alliance situation.
Now I'm gonna say KB was talking. No, he's talking about like Pretty Deadly. Can we just? Unfortunately, we can't just skip past them because they're gonna end up dropping the title to the Creed brothers.
They need to.
Yes.
Jinx, you know what we're talking.
Creed brothers are
I'm sorry. I've said it time and time again. I'm not tolerating the Pretty Deadly slander. Those two did not have a banger of a match with Mustache Mountain for you to be disrespected here. Okay?
Yeah, the Creed brothers didn't just
put on their performance of a lifetime in the Gauntlet match just to be.
I don't think they should have lost that. I can agree. I don't think they should have lost that.
Let me ask you, how many banger matches have the Pretty Deadly boys have had since they been on NXT?
Well,
they haven't even competed in 5 matches on NXT television, so that's not even
right.
Okay.
But looking at the stuff at NXT
brothers,
UK,
but the Creed brothers, every match that they put on is crazy. There's no way they shouldn't have been tag team champions.
Well, I'm just saying, I just don't like the disrespecting people who were able to stand toe to toe with Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not slandering. I'm just stating facts.
You literally said, "Can we just not talk about Pretty Deadly?"
Yeah, because I don't think they should be tag team champions right now.
Yeah,
I don't think it was the time either. But Vince sees differently.
Well, that's it for you.
Well, it's not just a.
Hey B, get out of here.
Damn,
yo.
Yo, KB.
Get him.
I feel
You
like
wildin', KB.
I feel like she might have been a teenager when that video came out because I definitely was in high school when that video
Yeah,
came
she's
out.
not that much older than me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was like our high school shit.
Exactly.
Oh, the good old days.
I probably definitely was like a senior or a junior in high school when that video came out. And if she's not that much, if she's not that, there's no way.
Yeah, by the way, she's only 22, I believe.
Oh,
And Superhead is what, 40?
Yeah. God.
Because I turned 20 this year.
Yeah, let's bring this
And I know she's only like a couple years older than me.
Well, I don't know if you're moving on, Blackheart, but I can't. I got to take a moment because, listen, if ain't nobody gonna do it, I'm gonna give my man Carmelo Hayes some shine because that might have been the match of the week. I'm trying to think what was on the other shows. That might have been the match of the week. That match was so good. I hated the Mafia attacking at the end, but I understand we're building, we're trying to establish
character development.
Yeah, but that match was so good. I was just locked in.
KB!
Oh
shit! Oh!
And if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the 5th grade.
Oh,
Bruh.
Oh man!
Bruh, see yourself out the room, bro.
Damn, that's called,
Damn.
That's called mic drop.
Oh.
And
damn,
here comes
Maverick, you get
JP.
disrespected too.
Rent free, y'all. Rent free.
Bullets too.
Damn. Everyone's coming after certain people as his next, man. Maverick gotta be saying.
You are a piece of fucking shit.
Hey, Mike, you done?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Carmelo don't miss.
He really don't. Carmelo has been putting on A+ matches.
Yeah, you're right. Casanova will never miss. That's the thing.
He's back. Yo, who said that?
Who did it? Which one of you did it? Go ahead and admit it.
Courtney Star on some shit.
Funny guy. Right here.
That means she was watching the last episode.
She sure was.
Yo,
I'm always up in the room.
I don't know.
She was in the audience.
I don't know if you know Tyler, but like she's like the main commenter on on every episode, so she's always watching.
I thought we were just gonna pretend that never happened. It was just gonna get brushed under the rug. Nope.
Tyler, you have to learn by now. Nothing gets forgotten in here.
I mean, it.
It hurts like a motherfucker in the cold, don't it?
Now,
Well,
you know
that's something. That's something I can totally agree with.
It hurts like a motherfucker, right?
I was say, Shard, you didn't.
First,
I'm guessing Shard didn't hear what I said.
Ah.
One of the best things in wrestling. Yeah, he's one of the best young stars. Anyways, I think we should try to move on to Dynamite, and then after that, I've actually got to talk about New Japan because I watched New Japan afterwards.
I did too, a little bit.
Oh man, damn, KB, that R. Kelly line, man, that's just the breath.
Yeah, see yourself out the freaking chat, bro.
I definitely took the air out the room.
It sure did. Oh shit, yo, AEW Dynamite. Woo! So it opens up with CM Punk taking on Dustin Rhodes. This was a great technical matchup between the two. older heads in the locker room, but great matchup though. CM Punk hit the go to sleep, but then his knees buckled, and then. But anyway, CM Punk it's the end of the dub. Now we're gonna get the match that we all been waiting for. Hangman Adam Page taking on CM Punk. It's gonna be set up for the AEW title. Wardlow gets his arena. Mr. Silver already tells him he can't go anywhere unescorted, and he gotta wear handcuffs. Like some true prison yard shit here, folks. Then we get 6-man tag. The Blackpool Combat Club taking on Dante Martin, Lee Moriarty, and Brock Anderson. This deadly combination, bloodthirsty savages at its finest. Whereas Death Valley Driver by John Moxley, Shar's boy, 1, 2, 3. And they get the W, and they look strong. Adam Cole trying to keep the peace between the two of these guys. I mean, the two teams, Young Bucks and Red Dragon. And he's like, yo, we got a 10-man matchup. I want this thing to try to get fused together. Let's get this thing going again. But Kyle Riley's probably not going to be with it. The Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Samoa Joe all have the collectible promos go back and forth, enhancing their storyline. Then we get the huge announcement from Tony Khan, the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling, is in the building, and the Forbidden Door. As Adam Cole makes the announcement himself that he's going to be part of the Owen Hart qualifier tournament coming up on Rampage, but he announces the Forbidden Door, and his friend, Mr. King Switchblade, Jay White, comes out and makes an announcement. This whole Civil War thing is going to spill over. I can't wait for that. The Forbidden Door pay-per-view coming soon. Mr. Silver, and of course, the TBS champion, Jade Cargill, with her baddie section. The Butcher takes on Warlow, but before we get into that, it cuts all the way up to the top of this thing, of the arena. MJF and Sean Spears basically announcing that he cannot come into his music or video, nothing like that. He got to come on handcuffed, get uncuffed, and he isn't hitting 4 Simply power bombs to get his victory. And what happens? He gets handcuffed again and get escorted right the fuck back. But he blew a kiss to his adversary. Soon, baby, soon. Eddie Kingston then announced his matchup between him and Dan Garcia, and where everyone is barred from the arena, so they finally get the one-on-one. Then Jungle Boy takes on Kyle O'Reilly for the qualifier for the Owen Hart Cup. Kyle O'Reilly gets a decisive win after hitting a flying knee drop from the top to get the W. And we see Chrissy Key come out to comfort Jungle Boy. We see a heel turn coming with this. Then MJF got money to spend as he hires his next hitter. His next hitter being Lance Archer as Jake the Snake Roberts. You see the sweat all over his face. My God. Comes into play. Lance Archer, he doesn't want to win. He just wants to hurt somebody. And that's how the rest of them we're going to get into that. Then we get Hook's debut, which only lasted a few minutes because Danhausen comes from out of nowhere trying to pull the curse on him. That didn't work. And he gets fed up. He gets the microphone. You know what? I had enough of this, that, and the third bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And he puts his hands on him. He wants to face him in the match. And Hook just doesn't say nothing, walks away unfazed. Like it's nothing. Frankie Kazarian aims to go out to the Sammy Guevara in the TNT title. But before he even gets to actually get his wish, Scorpio Sky needs one more opportunity. He needs to call for a favor for a friend, and he actually commits to that. So Scorpio Sky is going to try to get that rematch. Thunder Rosa cuts a promo that she's willing to face anyone and anybody, and that's what a defending champion does. Then we get Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti, the most hated couple. Now you're 3-time TNT champion, making the promo himself until Dan Lambert, Ethan Page, the Scorpio Sky comes out and rebels to try and make their claim that they need that rematch. Dan Lambert stands up and says, you know what, give him his rematch. Sammy offers the intergender tag match between them and one of them and Page coming soon. So they end up agreeing to that bargain. We're going to get in a ladder match next week. Then House of Black is still targeting Fuego del Sol. Why? Move on. Britt Baker DMD returns in the qualifier matchup for the Owen Hart Cup, taking on her adversary, where she gets to watch on her, though. So she ends up qualifying for it. And then she cuts a promo with 2 of the Pittsburgh players. Don't know what team exactly. But needless to say, she named draws Jade Cargill, Red Velvet, the champion, the whole shebang bang. She's coming for that. Then we get Serena Deeb and Hikaru Rashida getting into a Philly street fight next week on Dynamite. Then we get the main event, the coffin match between Andrade El Idolo and Darby Allin. During the midst of the match, Mark Quinn rips up a poster from a person standing in the ring that had a Sting mask on. It ends up becoming this thing. He's coming in with some Chuck Taylors on his fucking feet as he sells a chair shot on the top of a fucking railing on the stairway. Throws on Mark Quinn to them, to the heels at the bottom, and hits a dive off the top of the railing of a walkway. But then in the midst of the match, Andrade just tried to destroy the coffin himself. But then, as he's trying to slam him from the apron, it gets reversed into a stunner on the top rope. And then we hit the suicide dive through the bottom rope, hits it directly into the coffin. So his manager comes out trying to show his muscles off of some shit, thinking that he still got a body. And he gets slammed onto the inside of the coffin with the nails spiked and closes the coffin. He gets the W. Hardy Boys come out to give a proper congratulatory send off and shit like that. And that's how we end AEW Rampage. Let me have it, man. AEW Rampage. Let's go with Courtney and them.
All right. First off, some of y'all might not like me, but it is what it is. I keep it 100, and I'm brutally honest. I did not like this episode of Dynamite. I thought it was trash. The only matches I was here for were the CM Punk and Dustin Rhodes, and the trios. It would have been better without Puto Wheeler there. But it is what it is. Britt, you okay, but you ain't great on the stick. Go somewhere else, please. Tired of you. Here's my gripe with the baddie section. I would actually like to see real life heroes, real life badasses in that section. I would like to see kidney disease patients in that section, Down syndrome people. I want to see it all. I don't want to see a bunch of hoes or prostitutes. I'm sorry. There goes your hookers.
Excellent.
That's what I thought of Dynamite, and it griped me that we did not have a real coffin. Okay.
Great speech, nigga. 10 out of 10.
Indeed it was. Wow. Midwest. I hope y'all watched that part. Tyler. selling the shock face, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't buying that though.
I wasn't expecting her to say that.
Well, she did open up and she did give a disclaimer that she said you might not like what she's going to say.
Exactly.
Where do I don't know what to do. Man, screw it. Let me just try to go back to normal. I'm on the opposite, I guess. I truly enjoyed this through and through. Dustin and CM Punk, it fit exactly what I thought I was going to do. Just technical wrestling, just back, forth. Fit its purpose. You're still building. You're just building Punk to end up having that world title match with Hangman Page. We're officially on the road to it, guys. We're officially here. Took you long enough, Tony. I'm sorry. Blackpool Combat Club versus Dante Martin, Lee Moriarty, and Arn Anderson Jr. I'm not calling him Brock because he looked just like his dad.
He does.
Lee Moriarty, good Lord, he's so good. He's so good.
He is.
I loved the moment that he had with Danielson during the match when they just had that standoff. And then usually, like with Wheeler Yuta, when Danielson slapped him and Yuta, like, went to go back at him, Moriarty said, you know what, screw that. I'm literally just going to slap you.
Ooh, yeah.
That was good. That was a good little moment right there. I enjoyed it. I'm going to disagree with Courtney because as of now, they're still trying to build up Yuta as a legitimate star in the business. So he needed to be in this match. He needed to get the pin. because they're still building him.
And this is just set them up for like a trios title tournament and shit like that. So
yeah.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that because I already know who I want to be first trio champions. So I'm just going to move on.
Let me guess. The Elite.
No, hell no.
HLB?
Who?
House of Black?
No.
You can't be the Gun Club.
Hell no. One of them. One of them is injured, but he gets to make his return in Mexico April 30th.
Oh, Death Triangle.
Who?
Pac, Phoenix, and Penta.
Penta. Oscuro. Okay, I'm sorry. Forbidden Door. Thank you. We've been wanting this. We've been needing this.
Yes.
Finally, two of the biggest promotions for true pro wrestling, not 50-50 wrestling entertainment mixed. Just straight up pro wrestling, getting together, putting together matches that we've wanted to see for years. As long as I get Jeff Cobb versus Wardlow, I'm happy. That's all I need. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have put that in the air. Now y'all gonna be thinking about that.
Everyone's got their dream for that show.
Wardlow versus Butcher fit its purpose. Seeing Wardlow doing the how do I say this? Almost like the Kevin Nash jackknife style power bombs to the Butcher. Probably the most believable way he could have done it. Good job. And yes, once again, just fit its purpose. Building up Wardlow to just absolutely tear the head off of MJF when that happens.
Oh, yes,
Jungle Boy and Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. I'll be honest. Not only was I not expecting it to be as good as it ended up being, I thought Jungle Boy was going to win. But then as I'm watching it, my friend goes, when you think about it, this Owen Hart tournament is literally supposed to be focused on just straight technical wrestlers. And O'Reilly is one of the best in the world. Good job, Tony. Anthony Henry. You already got squashed by Blackpool Combat Club last month. You really thought going against Hook was a guy?
Oh man!
Because do y'all remember when he and JD Drake?
Yes.
Actually,
I want to get Danielson and Moxley. Come on.
What? Why?
You must have been at the top of your fucking class.
Whatever. Scorpio Sky, getting favor from an old friend to, stay back till he gets, hopefully he gets that title off of Sammy, because good God, I'm tired of seeing Sammy on my TV screen every mother.
Who is it?
Let me hold back.
Between him and Chris Jericho, I can't get it. They need to go.
I turned my TV off.
I can get them both.
Corny said she turned her TV off for what?
I turned my TV off for Jericho and
Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just get.
You know how
both of them off
Maddie,
my
she's
screen.
a big Sammy fan and everything.
Yeah, because they're both just no to get them off my TV.
Thank you.
It's cool to see Ethan. Hey, it's cool to see Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky as baby faces though.
Yes.
And can we also mute Britt Baker's microphone?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
She is the Charlotte Flair of AEW.
Thank you.
How has she progressively gotten worse with promos as the company has gone on?
Because she botches every move she makes.
I said no promos, not wrestling.
Oh.
The
well,
promos.
you might as well put them both together because she's done nothing but botch. Ever since she came on the scene, she's really just botched everything I
Which
watched.
is why they've been protecting her.
But I'm sorry.
It's funny because it's true. Well absorbed.
There's no reason you get progressively worse at cutting a promo as time goes on. That actually doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever.
She needs to be taking. She needs to take some lessons from her boyfriend.
Ooh.
Fiance. Yeah, I said it.
Yes.
I don't care. She needs to
no,
take
I know
some
you don't care because it's the truth, but no, she needs to know. You're right, but also on the bright side, I think Danielle Camella's actually going to be a part of Ring of Honor's women's division. because y'all probably haven't seen her too much on the indies, huh?
I see her enough on AEW Dark and Elevation when I have time.
Well, she hasn't. She's only had a few dark matches. She's only had like 3 or 4. But ever since, because she used to be Vanessa Bourne for NXT. Ever since that non-compete clause ended, I'll give her credit. She's actually been doing pretty damn well. So hopefully, and the only reason why I say she's probably signed is because she got her own music, her own Tron. They only do that with the people they end up signing. But so yeah, hopefully she can end up doing something. It's a shame you had to get paired with Britt, but whatever. And then that absolutely brutal coffin match. First off, I'm not surprised Darby had a coffin with thumbtacks in it.
No.
The man's he then upgraded from his skateboard to a coffin.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, the match itself fit every purpose it needed, everything I expected. I wish it could have been a lot better, to say the least. Like, it definitely could have been a good bit better, but at the end of the day, fit its purpose. Darby is now 2-0 in coffin matches.
Yes.
The Sting spot where he was disguised as himself. God,
I mean, Tyler, think about it. He's done that before.
That's why I'm having that reaction. Like
like a million times.
That's exactly
still gets the fuck over.
That's why I have that reaction. You've done it so many times, and yet I still somehow didn't see it coming.
Was the first time was a botch, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
No. Also, once again, at 63 years old, you're just at that point of your life where you don't care anymore, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna dive off the stage dive off the walkway every chance I get. No, not okay. But also, Jose, stop making that man be a freaking. That man took thumbtacks straight up the butt.
Oh my god.
Did y'all see that scoop slam?
Yep.
He landed butt first.
And why did he take his shirt off? Is he a set spot or something?
He one big ass dude.
He shot him off for the bitches in the front row.
I say he a big ass dude underneath that suit, but yeah. Anyways, all in all, I'll say this was a good episode of Dynamite. I enjoyed it, but I know it could have been 1,000% better.
Big Mike. Oh, I can hear it. I can feel it.
I was not. I
can feel it. Come on, Mike.
Do it. Do it.
So disappointed.
Yes. Ha
Listen, AEW. See, here's the thing. AEW, Tony Khan, they're very smart. They like to do this illusion thing where they give you really, really high spots to ignore all the bullshit that goes on in the show. Like they love to do stuff like that to hide the fact that the show's actually not really that good. Like, that show was really okay. Like, it was okay. CM Punk, listen, I'm a huge CM Punk fan, and I really enjoyed that CM Punk Dustin Rhodes match. I was not crazy shockingly about the Kyle O'Reilly Jungle Boy match. It just looked like two guys that hadn't wrestled before. So I was okay with it, but it wasn't smooth. They just looked like they've never touched before, and everything was real robotic. Like, all right, this move to this move to this move to this move. So the match just didn't have a rhythm to it for me, and I didn't like Kyle O'Reilly's that knee to the back finish was very anticlimactic to me. Like, it was just kind of flat. What else happened before I get to my main? So here's where the argument's going to start. But this is only because I'm not as big as a wrestling fan as y'all. This Forbidden Door thing, I went, oh, all right, that's cool. That was my reaction to it. Oh, all right.
I had the same reaction, Mike.
All right.
Actually,
Cool. Whoop do. Like, all right. But I'm not gonna shit on it because I don't watch New Japan. So I don't know what's over there. I've only heard of a few of their wrestlers, so I'm not gonna judge. I'm curious about it.
I was gonna say like you. I'm gonna say like,
Okay.
don't sound like you're like close minded, but
Yeah, no, I'm curious about it. But like,
Okay, well, hold on.
the
I'll ask you
way
one.
Twitter exploded when he made that announcement, I was like, all right,
I'll ask you one question.
no,
then.
because Mike, because for real, it really is a big deal. It really is.
I'll ask.
Especially
No,
now
I'll
with
ask one specific
especially
question.
now with the gates are starting to open up again and shit like that. So now it's to go back and forth. Now you're gonna see John Moxley about to go over to Japan.
Yeah.
I've got one specific question since he said he only knows a few.
And
Are
KB has one question for y'all too, real quick.
Who would I put? Show of Bullet Club.
Yeah, who would you put in with the whole Forbidden Door if he actually gets booked?
Show at Bullet Club. Thank you.
Or Desperado or something.
No, Show is 100% his best stylistic matchup. Show can flow with him easier than a lot of the other guys on the roster. But Big Mike, this is just a simple question, okay? Because I obviously started off with Japan. You know, came to America at 4 years old. Grew up watching like New Japan, All Japan. You know, that kind of stuff. Like the first wrestler.
I definitely agree with this statement right here.
Yeah. So, like for example, the first wrestler I truly saw on like live television was Suzuki. That's why I'm always scared for everyone who gets in the ring with Suzuki because that's what I grew up watching. But you know about Gorillas of Destiny, correct?
I do.
Okay. Because this is just one match that's already being asked for internally. They want God to face FTR.
Yeah. That could be good. That could be good.
Or the whole civil war that's happening over there in New Japan can spill over in AEW.
Nope.
With the whole elite thing right now, right?
In terms of the actual event, they are saying it's mostly just gonna be AEW versus New Japan stuff. It's not gonna have anything spill in and
versus
AEW
versus New Japan, not like combinations.
But you never know that they can still spill in a storyline to try to at least push it forward and do it on the pay-per-view.
If for it to spill in, it would have to end up being some sort of Jay White singles match with someone on the AEW roster.
Right, exactly.
No disrespect to the AEW roster. I don't know who you would put Jay White against.
Darby?
No.
Hell no.
Well, I mean, hey, why not?
I mean, there's
stylistically that's not a good match.
So I mean,
see, it's not about style. It's all about the booking, though, and that's what they're going to try to do: star versus star. Darby is a star. You're not going to try to exclude him.
Jay's been throwing Mox's name out a lot too. So
but they already got something for Moxley, though. You know what I'm saying? The whole Tanahashi match.
The Tanahashi and Moxley's taking place at the New Japan show.
Monte, that's actually happening at a New Japan event. That's not going to be the Super Show.
Hey, but still, it can have another match the very next month.
Yeah,
I know who I'd have Jay White face, but he's not that big of a star. So,
who is it?
Who?
I don't want to say it because I'm gonna get absolutely toasted.
Then why don't you actually grow some balls and just say it?
Ooh.
Lord.
Damn.
I'd have him go against Scorpio Sky. See, not that big of a star, but Scorpio Sky in ring is one of the better guys on that roster.
Scorp is okay, but him and Brock Anderson really need to find some damn charisma.
Wait, Scorpio Sky and Brock. You mean Lee Johnson and Brock Anderson?
Right, that's Lee Johnson that you're talking about.
That's Lee Johnson. That's with Brock Anderson.
Scorpio Sky is the one that's next.
Scorpio Sky's with
Ethan
Page.
Liber and Ethan Page.
Hell, even Ethan Page would actually be a fun match for Jay White. Now that I'm thinking about it.
All right, so we're just gonna move on from your little rebuttal then, Dukes. Excuse me. Actually, it's back up to Mike because you never really got your point across.
Yeah, he never got it.
Yeah, you interrupted him.
My point to this thing with New Japan is going to be, I'm very intrigued by it because I am the prototypical person that this is going to be for. See, you guys are heavy into it. Y'all know the New Japan guys. I don't. So these guys coming over, I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys, I'm not gonna know, or I've seen a match, or
or you heard stories about this shit.
exactly. Like when Suzuki came over, I was like, I know his name, but I don't know what all the fuss is about. And then I was let down in his first match because I was like, that was nothing. So like, there's a potential here for a big letdown if these guys don't meet the hype that the crowd is going to be hyped, but the American viewer at home, like me, it's gonna be hard to grab us. So I'm curious.
And this is the time where you should be doing your research before the
Yes.
pay-per-view even starts.
Oh,
So you have a
You have a
firm
month
idea
to
of what
watch
you're
it,
about to
too.
be expecting from wrestlers from another hemisphere that has a whole different style than what you're so used to in the Western Hemisphere.
Which is why I will be interested to watch, but I'm gonna be cautious. But my point to the show remains, like, that was pretty clever having the thumbtacks in the coffin. But literally, if you take Sting out of that match, that was a horrible main event match. You take Sting's spot out of that match and just give me the ridiculousness again of we're just randomly fighting all over the place just to end up here at the coffin and then do two moves and you're in the coffin. Like, all right, that's it. Cool. All right. Main event was trash. Cool. Got you. But I love Sting's spot. Loved Sting's spot. But I mean, like, I don't. Maybe I watched something different, but it
I
was
mean, if you
okay.
notice, I literally just said it fit its purpose. Nothing really. It just fit its purpose. That was it.
If it is purpose, Mike.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay.
That's all I said about it. Fit its purpose. Everything I kind of expected.
It was an okay Dynamite. I mean, Moxley and them's match was good, but
that
they were in no danger in that match. So I literally was just watching them beat them dudes up for a few minutes. That's literally all that was. Me just watching them beat guys up.
Can I say poor Brock Anderson? That boy. That. Who was it that went outside and just clobbered him for no reason? Was that Danielson that went out there?
No, yeah. I think it was.
It was Moxley.
It was Mox.
No, it was Mox. It was
Yeah,
Mox.
at the
That just
beginning it was
obliterated.
Mox. Yeah.
Just for no. You're right. For no reason.
For
like,
no reason.
Just hey, turn around,
Can't really
bang.
do anything that has a reason
Oh
behind
my
it.
god!
Like,
It doesn't have a reason for anything.
Savagery.
Very entertaining, but like there was no danger to that match. Like I knew there was no chance in hell they were gonna lose that match at all.
Listen, Mike. This is a dog owner of 3 pit bulls that just let the pit bulls out to get something to eat, and then that was
He's literally
Exactly.
that's what
That's what I said. I literally the purpose of that
That's
match
what
was
it's
to watch
supposed to
them beat
be.
them up. Like
That's what it was
Let me
supposed to
feed
be.
these pups real quick. Arr, arr, arr. Reezy,
Which-
go. Reezy,
Also,
go.
side note: apparently Darius Martin is sidelined again, which is why Dante Spangles again.
He said it's not. It has nothing to do.
It's not wrestling related.
No, that's what he said.
Very easy.
Listen, Dynamite. I quite frankly enjoyed Dynamite. I thought it was a great show. I enjoyed the promo from Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky, especially Ethan Page, because that was probably one of the better promos I've heard him shoot. Yeah. So I mean, and also I just want to put out there that this whole New Japan partnership, him bringing out the New Japan CEO, was brilliant. It was
Yes.
brilliant. Shout out to Tony Khan for doing that. I don't think that's been done before, if I'm not mistaken, of the owner coming on an American show. If it has, all right. See,
No.
it was brilliant. So I mean, I think this is gonna be excellent. So I give this show. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just grade the show. I grade the show a B plus. AEW Dynamite's a B plus for me, from beginning to end.
Sharcy.
Of course, I'm going to start off. You know which way I'm going here. I like
Good
the ending.
old Moxley.
I like the ending.
Oh,
I like the, I love the ending of that match, like how they're all doing their like closing stuff in sync. That was pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this whole Wardlow stuff. This babyface turn, him going after MJF, brilliant. The New Japan
Wardlow equals Batista.
this New Japan stuff is huge. It's gonna be a game changer. I feel for the whole entire industry when this takes place. Oh yeah, the Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I mean, brilliant. Brilliant fire, brilliant babyface promos from them. Can't wait to see this double turn kind of going on.
Yeah, I forgot to talk about Wardlow. I love the having him walk down to the ring in handcuffs. It makes him look so scary. Like it.
Yeah,
he looked like a.
It's such a good job by them to make him look so ridiculously dominant. Like, and the way he just looked up at and just shot the kiss at him, I was like, yo, he's going to fuck him up.
That whole
when he
smile.
gets his hands up, it was so evil, but it was so good. It was so good. So like that part, I cannot
wait
really
till he gets his
that.
hands on MJF.
I really like that Wardlow segment because that's how you build somebody up.
Oh, for real.
And them power bombs were scary as hell because I really thought he was
like I said, he had to do the Kevin Nash style almost jackknife, but it worked so well.
It worked very well. But it looked like he had never took a power bomb in his life. I was scared for him. I was like, man, I hope Wardlow
for real. Butcher for real just stayed like a board. The fact Butcher like didn't move for each one, I'm like, bro.
It was like, oh, please just land on your back.
Just do something.
Please land on your back.
Maverick.
Honestly, I didn't watch it. I just listened to you guys, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, I was working.
Oh, okay, excused.
Oh, good.
Maverick, whose rendition sounds more realistic? Yeah. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know. Come on, Dukes. I'm waiting. Go ahead.
Right. Come on, man.
Yeah, y'all really want me to tell you? All right. You know what? The show. It gets two shits as total.
Yes. Yes.
You got your black one.
Yo, fuck that. Like, yo, legit. All there was 2 good matches. That's it. My bad. 3 if you can count the Wardlow shit. But the Wardlow, if you put it with that storyline, makes it a good 3. The only 2 was everybody was talking about Punk and Dustin Rhodes. And on top of that, Jungle Boy and we already know in Colorado. Yeah, that's it. Most everything else was fucking trash. Like,
even,
all right,
even Moxley?
Come on.
My heart.
My heart.
Damn.
This man really just disrespected the Combat Club match.
Oh shit!
I did it, Blackheart.
Never mind, I'm his ultimate opposite. I tried.
I converted him over.
You converted him.
Yes.
Never mind.
Never mind. Wait. Come on. Now, time out. Now let's put it like this. Now y'all got 3 good wrestlers on your squad, right? Daniel Bryan, Moxley, and my bad, Bryan Danielson, Moxley, and Yuta. Now, why the fuck y'all put like 3 motherfuckers?
Fuck that! I swapped this work for this.
You think they're gonna put him against
Trios match.
Like y'all can't, like y'all can't put.
Before you start putting him in matches like against the house.
Wait! Time out. Y'all can't even give me a goddamn maybe a House of Black to go against PBC. Y'all can't give me
No. I got this.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Nah, I got this. I'm back to being the ultimate op. It's over. It's over for you.
That guy's coming home in a body bag.
Whoa.
Nah, did you?
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Hold up.
And we want the smoke, partner.
Motherfucker.
Yo, why don't y'all listen to his opinion first before y'all jump down his throat?
I'm not going to jump down his throat.
He might actually make a point, and y'all sitting here just.
You can't. There's no point you can make putting Blackpool Combat Club versus House of Black, 2 groups that cannot afford a loss to go against each other.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm
But
trying to say.
but you can actually make them look.
You put them against each other.
Not really take a loss, but y'all can actually make them look good.
AB with the typo.
He did it on purpose.
Oh shit! Damn.
Like I said, y'all can actually make them
ruthless tonight.
Y'all can actually make them look good.
But neither group can afford the loss, though. That's the problem.
Neither of them can. That's the point.
You can't put them against any actual trio because no trio right now can afford a loss.
No. That's why you have to build. That's why you have to do these kind of smaller squash matches against these teams.
You have to, you need this for them. They need guys who aren't really
and to build up that record too.
Literally, they need wins under their belt. You can't just throw them into another trio.
That tribal things like that.
But
they convert people over.
If y'all want to sit there and say that y'all need to build their records up, right? And they talk about this trio match. They talk about this trio championships that's supposed to be coming. Are they gonna fight for the titles themselves? So might as well fight right now to see how it is.
If that happens, that should be the finals of that tournament.
I'm about to say, hold up, Blackheart. Blackheart, he doing it. He doing it.
Up for a pay-per-view though. You're not gonna give it on the free TV where it's pointless.
But I'll point this. But even on free, I'll point this. How many times have AEW have put a match
they call throwaway matches?
But wait.
Yes. Those are the ones where you can get up, go to the concession stand, go take a shit in that crappy ass fucking toilet in the fucking arena, and come right the fuck to your goddamn seat.
But I point this. But how many times you have to sit there and see when you go to AEW or watch AEW, they give you a good matchup that should be put on pay-per-view.
But whenever they do those matches, it's not in the midst of 2 groups literally getting built up at the exact same time. So neither one can afford a loss. That is a bad example. Whenever they do those pay-per-view quality singles matches, whoever loses can actually afford the loss at the time. Yes. Both groups are in the process of being built up. Therefore, no one can have their momentum derailed. No. Stop being like Vince and greenlighting stuff too early.
Oh, wait, come on. One. I'm never like Vince.
That's something Vince would do. Greenlight something when it's too early for it.
No.
Yep.
Nah.
Damn.
Nah. Me never be like Vince.
I'm sorry. That was something Vince would do.
It's always something Vince would do.
But. One thing I'll lose to sit there and say is what they do.
People will criticize that crap.
But what they do?
Every draw been criticized.
It's nothing, man. Chill.
Exactly. A draw.
But what they doing for a storyline for Warlord is perfect. What they doing for But other than that, everything else in this whole entire shit, it's a
So,
wash.
wait. Everything else was trash. So, in your opinion, including the Forbidden Door announcement?
The Forbidden Door, when I heard it, I love it because honestly, I'm sitting back in my mind and thinking, what type of matches that can actually take place. Now, one of the matches I had in my mind. Now, one of the matches I had in my mind was probably Will Ospreay versus the Daniel Bryanson.
Bryan Danielson would be a better matchup against DSJ, man.
Actually, Shar, we're forgetting the one person Danielson wants to face before he retires.
Ooh, forgot about him.
The Rainmaker.
Okada?
I don't know. It's Okada, but I don't know. Everyone's throwing Punk against Okada out there too. I don't know.
Kenta's already called CM Punk out. Kenta called him out.
That's what
That's the match we need is him and Kenta.
Yeah,
that'll be a good matchup right there.
Yeah, they're gonna give you that one before the Okada one, though. Okada's definitely gonna be Bryan Danielson's match.
Well, I wanted
that's gonna be a pure request.
He's hurt.
That's gonna be a pure request, though. So Tony's not going to frown that one down, and neither is the president of New Japan.
Yeah, when Danielson come out and said he wants to do that,
and we already talked about it. So they're gonna pull the trigger on that real soon. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
Now another matchup I will kind of think about will be a good matchup for God. Now, Tyler, you sat there and said FTR. But I had also another one, the Lucha Bros.
You see, I would almost completely, and I said almost completely agree, if there wasn't a team like, for example, I forgot what their actual tag team name is called, but it's Ishimori and Phantasmo of Bullet Club.
Courtney?
I will let y'all know that they are trying to work with the Joshi girls, the Stardom girls, to get some of the female talent in for the Forbidden Door.
Stardom's going to be hard because they have a pay-per-view the same day.
And here's one more thing. Courtney, here's one thing I will literally sit there and say, since you made that little comment about hoes, who don't love hoes? Who don't love hoes? I love those shits.
Oh, God.
Now, we talk about baddies.
Oh, my.
I was watching that shit.
Folks, Maverick gotta go because he gotta work in the morning. So we're gonna say hasta la vista to him.
Bye, Mav.
Before we go into our commercial break. We're gonna get to the second half of the program right after this commercial break. We'll be right back.
All right, let's take a short break.
I loved his promos. He's hilarious. Courtney, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing about what I'm about to say, and you not gonna like me no more.
Oh shit! Well, go ahead and get it out. What is it?
Andrade just does not do it for me. I need something other than that. I've seen him from both companies, and he is still stagnant and boring to me. But y'all know I stand for Darby Allin because I'm a Darby girl in a Darby world.
Well, so's my sister. So Omega, basically the Elite, is now heel. So they came out against Death Triangle's Pac and Rey Fenix. That match was off the charts amazing. I loved the new style that the Young Bucks had. I love that they weren't doing as much flying as they usually do. And I actually love that type of wrestling. High flying wrestling is one of my favorite types of wrestling, but I love brutal too. And they were dirty. I loved it. I love heels. Like I like baby faces because I'm a Chris Statlander. Come on. But I'm a big fan of heels. I mean, they just get away with more, and you expect that because they're heels.
Okay, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back from our commercial break. Shout out to Maddie from Top Row Squishy, and shout out to the people over there at Midwest Marks, including Courtney here, so president. Well, we get to Thursday. Who got something to report? Anyone watching anything on
Tyler,
Thursday?
you said you wanted to talk about the New Japan stuff, right?
Well, this didn't happen Thursday. It happened Wednesday. It happened like super early because obviously Japan. And it was the Golden Fight series that New Japan Pro Wrestling is currently running, where I want to say it was a 7-match event, and 6 of the 7 matches were tag matches. Crazy. The first tag match we had, basically, to put it nicely, Suzuki-gun versus Taguchi, Master Wato, Tiger Mask, and I forgot who the fourth man on that team was. ZSJ is 100% going to be at that Super Show if they keep booking him to do stuff like this.
Oh, absolutely.
Technical masterclass. I'm trying to think of who it was. It was Tomo Hanma. He ended up putting Hanma in one of the nastiest triangle chokes I have ever seen in a wrestling ring.
Man.
Crazy. We also had Takahashi and Sho of Bullet Club going against Tonga Loa and not Jetto, but Jado. Once again, building up Sho, newest member of Bullet Club. Cool. Then had Chaos versus Bullet Club. Yoshihashi ends up getting the finish. Cool. What? End of the day, it was another good tag match. I don't think New Japan knows how to put on a bad technical wrestling match, but whatever. Then had another Suzuki-gun match with Desperado and Taichi, but they faced Bushi and Shingo of Ingobernables. I was not ready for Taichi to actually get the finish. I wasn't ready. I thought Desperado was going to get the victory for them, but no, they actually gave it to Taichi.
Oh, wow.
Good match. It was very fitting that Taichi actually got the finish on Bushi instead of Shingo. So that was good on them. We then had my favorite match of the night. Togo and Evil of Bullet Club taking on Tanahashi and Tama Tonga.
Whoa. Man, I gotta see that one.
All I can say is I'm mad it only went 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
That is my only... But you want to know why it only went 10 minutes? Because it was for the build of Tama Tonga. Tanahashi didn't get the win for them. That's why it only went 10 minutes. And then you had the final match of the event, which was Okada and Yo. Remember Sho and Yo, Roppongi 3K? Yeah. Yo and Okada versus Hiromu Takahashi and Tetsuya Naito. Thank God y'all gave that match 20 minutes. Needed it. And finally, Yo wasn't ready for that also. But all in all, great event. Kind of wish the opening... Notice how I didn't talk about the opening match because it was a couple of the New Japan strong young lions going against each other.
Yeah.
Was kind of wishing for something else to start off the night, but fit its purpose. You want to build up your strong talents. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, that was great. And I kind of want to just kind of brush Impact because this did exactly what it needed to do to build up Rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking let's just get the obvious one out the way. That C4 spike.
Oh, that was nasty.
That he did to Moose off the apron through the table.
Oh, that was sick.
I didn't think Moose had it in him to take like a bump.
Like that? Like that? Holy moly.
That
man.
was a bump.
That was sick.
I wasn't ready for that. So if Josh Alexander doesn't win, I might actually cry. That's another story. Violent by Design opened the show to go against Black Taurus and Crazy Steve. Good match. Did what it needed to do.
Jerking off over there?
I was clapping.
You was all shaking the phone too on top of that stuff too.
I hate you. Anyways.
Blame Dukes.
True.
What?
Anyways,
that's cool.
Yeah, did what it needed to do. And yeah, did what it needed to do. Hopefully this ends up leading to I want to see them have an actual feud when it comes to those tag titles. I would love to see Black Taurus get that, exposure. Freaking I don't even want to say this, but they need to, I don't care if it's a pre-show match or whatever. Can I please see Matt Cardona and Brian Myers versus Jordan Grace and William Morrissey?
I think that might be.
They might lean toward that. They were doing
No,
that.
but here's the thing. It's going to be a tag team tables match.
Yeah, based off the one that we saw at the end between those guys, yeah, it has to be a tables match.
Please.
They've been using tables this whole entire thing. You have to use tables.
Also, whoever, note to AEW, how about y'all get in contact with whoever makes tables for Impact?
Yes.
I'm
just gonna say it.
Absolutely.
But it looks like they're actually building up I'm gonna say Hindi feud, Indian natives, for Shira and Bhupinder Singh. I'm actually interested in that. Just because Bhupinder more athletic, but Shira's obviously a lot stronger and a lot scarier. So it's gonna be a interesting little clash to see that. Bullet Club versus Honor No More. I'm gonna say it as nicely as I can. Why was it as short as it was? How do you have an 8-man match last like 12 minutes? I will never understand it.
Well.
Anyways, you then had X Division tag action. Laredo Kid and Trey Miguel versus Ace Austin and Mike Bailey. I don't even need to talk about the match because it was good. Go back and watch it if you haven't seen it.
It was good.
Genuinely, go back and watch it. Trey Miguel, you don't know how to not put on a banger. Keep up the good work, brother. And then to end off the night with the C4 spike and whatnot.
That was nice.
I will say, Moose finally cut a promo that was worth watching. I'm sorry, Moose, you my guy, but your promos, aside from the Morrissey feud, have not been interesting.
No.
But
Moose
this, actually, no, this promo proved he didn't, because he kind of just, how do I say this? He was supposed to issue an apology to
Josh. It was far from an apology.
Bruh, he was supposed to issue an apology to Josh Alexander's wife, Jade, for what he did.
No.
That man.
He went off.
That man talked about how
he's not a good
I'm sorry I had to expose Josh's shortcomings as not only a father but also as a husband.
Yep.
Jade, I wish you could have seen what a real man looks. I was like, wait, whoa.
Some Mr. T from Rocky 3 shit.
Yeah, right. I was flabbergasted. But yeah, it did exactly what it needed to do. Thankfully, Moose finally did something worth watching.
And yeah, got the title now, Alexander.
That C4 spike was
nasty. Holy crap, man!
I'm gonna have to send a clip of just that particular spot because that was nasty.
That was sick.
That was So got my Thursday banter out the way.
Woo. Tyler.
You've been an enormous help.
What, man? I'm watching wrestling 5 days out the week, bro.
Indeed, you have, and that's what we're talking about here. Jeez.
I try, man. I try. Okay, I grew up just watching this from the time I was 3 years old. I don't have a choice.
I understand that it's a habit, man. You can't fight that habit. Good stuff. Great stuff.
Well, time to move on to Friday nights.
Friday Night Rampage.
First, it's Friday Smackdown.
Give me some more. 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 Give me some more.
So also with the contract signing between Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey for the I Quit match at WrestleMania Backlash, and Drew Gulak that be the assistant to WWE official Adam Pearce. Basically, we get a heel shtick promo from Charlotte Flair and insinuating the rules of I Quit match. She's going to make her say I quit. Ronda rebuttals as, contracts has already been signed and blah, 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 blah. The Oceanic, but then a hidden kendo stick under the table. Charlotte gets to whacking into it a few times until Ronda gets it back, walks it a few times until she gets clipped by Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak gets the worst end of all of it and ends up in the armbar as she signs her contract. So match is now being official. Then we get Xavier Woods taking on Butch, and Xavier Woods win in an 8-minute match with a roll-up. Surprise roll-up 1, 2, 3. Butch is upset. He's claiming childish behavior, and he takes out his frustration on security guard, threw him over the rail as he go over the rail into the audience and walk it off. I see this thing dissolving faster than expected. I don't like what they treated Pete Dunne in this. Then Ricochet, your Intercontinental Champion, is talking to Elite in the back until Jinder Mahal and Shanky, and Jinder's calling that last match was a fluke, and basically Shanky is going to be challenging him next. Gunter takes on our man from Massachusetts, Ted Goods. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Goods. Salute to him as he gets into a squash match with Gunter. Gunter wins 1, 2, 3 by the meanest powerbomb. Showcase match. Then cuts to backstage. RK Bro Riddle signs them up for the Lumberjack main event match later on. Drew McIntyre comes out of nowhere. Apparently, him and Randy squash their beef. Sammy's waiting in the cut. He overhears the conversation. What's going to happen? Jey Uso takes on Riddle. This was a decent match. Not decent. This was a good match between the both of them. Jay tried to hit the frostbite off the top, knees up, and then curls into a pin combination 1, 2, 3. Riddle escapes me with a victory. You got your women's tag team champions, Naomi and Sasha Banks, cutting the promo that basically there's no one in the locker room that can stand up to them because they are the best until Shayna Baszler and Natalya comes in and arrives. They kind of stick promo themselves and be calling them out and challenging them for the championships until Shayna Baszler pushes Sasha Banks. To Naomi had to hold it back to reluctantly agree to this. So we're going to get the next Women's Tag Team Championship matchup between these two teams coming up soon, more likely at WrestleMania Backlash. Next, custom backstage. Bearing Happy Corbin wanted to apologize, but then again, he wanted him to apologize for his actions, but Matt Catmoss instead tells him a joke that butts back on him. So basically, this ain't going to end anytime soon. Raquel Rodriguez is coming to make a debut next week. Matt Catmoss takes on Angel, and basically Matt Catmoss gets another victory against Angel for another week within 7 minutes, within like 5 to 6 minutes. Happy Corbin comes out, attacks him, deep six him, and steals his trophy. So now it's basically now using this big, heavy trophy as a prop as a way to continue on this story. Sami Zayn is now knocking on your tribal chief, Roman Reigns' door. And he offers a proposal, overhearing the conversation from earlier, using that to his advantage to see if he can get some help from Roman. Anything that I can do for you, anything that you can do for me, have someone wash my back and see what happens. Roman just sends a clear message. Make sure these motherfuckers is not speaking my name ever again. So we're gonna see what I pull on in a minute. Lacey Evans' chapter 3 of the upbringing of her life. Oh God. The main event, the lumberjack match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. And during the midst of this, during the very beginning, the Usos come out as Roman took on his offer. Sami's actually kind of decided. During the midst of the match, the Usos attacked the Raw Tag Team Champions from the outside. Before they leave, they done the due diligence. They done. All of a sudden, chaos between the lumberjack erupts all around the ring until Sami Zayn trying to make an escape, but Drew chases him and gets him back into the ring before the heels decide to jump him. And then somehow he gets away, hit his aerial assault springboard style onto the crowd outside. Sami Zayn runs for his life, avoiding a Claymore, but then Adam Pearce comes out and makes it official that next week they'll be facing a 1-on-1 in a steel cage match instead. Jinder Mahal and Shanky try to get some brownie points to try to attack Drew McIntyre, but that failed as McIntyre fights back, hits the Claymore on Jinder Mahal as Sami Zayn watches from the audience, standing there on the stairwell, and that's how we end SmackDown. So, hit me with it, folks. SmackDown. What we doing, Char?
Garbage. I mean, besides the Jay and Riddle match, everything was awful. I mean, that whole contract signing between Charlotte and Ronda was utter trash. It was like the whole thing was just a disgrace. I mean, like, I don't even know where to keep finishing the stuff. I mean, poor Gulak. I mean, this whole Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn thing, I'm over it already. I mean, this is like 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row of the same garbage every single week. Enough.
Reezy.
Man, this whole show was basically like an acid.
Yeah.
It was just an acid trip. Like, you would have to be on drugs to sit back and watch this show and not have an issue. That's how bad this show was. And what they did to Drew Gulak, to me, I'm going to just put it out there. If you was going to do that to Drew, you might as well just release them.
Absolutely.
Because we all know you're not going to keep him as that position. You have people for that. Too many people for that. And I'm not going to get the Roman Reigns. That's that. I don't even want to talk about that. So we can move on.
Courtney.
Yeah. I hadn't watched SmackDown in years. Charlotte looks like a gross human being now. Plastic girl. That's what I call her, actually. But yeah. On to next.
Right?
Big Mike.
Sorry. I didn't watch. I was out. When I got in, I literally saw the last 10 minutes. So,
yeah, it was
I mean, I'll go back and watch it. It seemed like an interesting show, but y'all are saying it was terrible, so I guess
it was not that good.
I guess we'll see.
Not that good. Oh my gosh.
It's your turn.
All right. All right. This is SmackDown. It gets
what? Come on.
Do it.
You
I'm on the edge of my seat.
It gets two shits of the royal Tootsie Flush. Just because Charlotte Flair was there, it get the royal Tootsie Flush. What the fuck? I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, Drew Gulak.
Yeah, I do too. I wish he'd get out of there right now. Like,
I feel sorry for you just because you resigned
Ugh.
to WWE.
Why?
And look at what they did to your ass now.
Ugh.
You had a good matchup with Daniel Bryan when he was Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
A great match.
Yeah.
After he left.
And now he's resorted to this trash.
Well, I actually have something to tell y'all. Do y'all know why he's been out the ring for so long?
Injury?
Concussions?
Concussion issues.
That's the same thing that happened with who? Dolph Ziggler. That happened to who else? Samoa Joe when he was there.
Yep. Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan as well. So honestly, come on. The concussions, but you can still wrestle, god damn it. It doesn't have to take your ass to goddamn a straight ass.
No.
Dude, you can't wrestle when
My
you
boy.
had a concussion.
When, my
Right,
boy.
right.
No,
Big Timer ain't here tonight. He took a chair shot to the head earlier.
Hold on. In fact, Big Mike, I'm gonna do it for you, my man. When you get pulled out of the ring specifically for concussions, that means you've had a minimum of about 12 or 13.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I understand that, but I'm saying is if he was able to.
Oh, if he was able to,
I'm sure 100%. He wants to fight right now.
Right?
I'm sure he wants to go. That's the worst part of a concussion.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it nice. And Big Mike, you can agree with me on this. And you think that man wanted to be in them? Wasn't he a part of the stupid? He was in some sort of 24/7 segment recently.
He was in a 24/7 segment. He was doing that, and then
he was in the bar segment, wasn't he?
No.
Or was he in the one before that?
I know he does a lot. He does the pre-shows. I mean, they put him in. I don't know if any of you have the WWE game. He's in the game. Like he's.
Oh no, he's in the game as a wrestler.
Yeah, but he does all the tutorials for the game. Like he literally pops up every 5 minutes when you first turn the game on.
Yep.
There's Drew Gulak going like this. So I mean, they're trying to do stuff with him. But like I said, the problem is the WWE does this better safe than sorry thing, which I can't fault them for. Like, at the end of the day,
their health should come first. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them for sitting Danielson as long as they did, because listen, if something happens to him while he's in there, that's not good.
No.
So I understand both sides of that argument. I understand the Samoa Joe thing. I get it. They play safe than sorry, but when you're sitting on the bench for that long, you lose momentum. So you got to do creative things to keep people interested in you or remembering who you are. That's why I loved Samoa Joe on the announcers booth, because he was so good
absolutely,
at it.
he was good.
But I mean, they're trying to find things to do with Drew Gulak. Maybe he's closer to coming back than we think, and this is just their stupid way of putting him in front of us to remind us. I don't know. You never know.
Well, I hope his first victim is Charlotte, because I didn't like the disrespect she did.
Yeah, but she's untouchable, and I don't think we're ever gonna go back to the days when the male wrestlers are able to touch the female wrestlers.
No.
Right.
No, especially not in WWE.
No.
Yeah. But the only reason why it's just this show right now is be like, you know what? I'd rather watch the Oscars and just rewatch Will Smith slap Chris Rock.
What?
Because none of this shit. I'm sorry, SmackDown. Even though it was a better show than Raw, but fuck, you're killing Pete Dunne over there.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get me started on that. He's throwing temper tantrums like he's a little kid.
No,
come on. What a
I don't like what they're doing.
I'm calling this Pete.
I'm sorry. His real name is Pete Dunne.
Yes.
Fuck Butch.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Butch?
Yeah. Who
The
knows?
last Butch I know was we know a Butch.
Only Butch I know is from the Bushwhackers.
No, the Butch I know is 1/3 of the Roddy Rough boys from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, but that's if you only watch cartoons. I haven't watched cartoons. I haven't watched Powerpuff Girls in a minute.
Exactly. That's the point.
Shit. But like, put Pete Dunne back with Mustache Mountain. I loved him when he was there.
Run again instead of
That would involve him going back to the UK.
Yeah.
I'll write him to go back there. At least he was
now that he's being treated
better
now
over there.
on the main
Oh, no,
roster.
I agree with him. British Strong Style should get a reunion. The only issue is, that it wouldn't really happen unless they sent Pete Dunne back to NXT UK.
And they're not doing that.
And they're not doing that.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
I feel sorry for you, Ricochet. He had to deal with this dumb shit of back-facing gender.
Oh my god.
Don't get me started, please.
Please don't.
And
You happy now, bitch?
You open up Pandora's box.
Don't get me started on how this man got to face SmackDown's version of Omos, bro. Don't.
Please.
Oh my god.
No, that ain't Omos.
I said SmackDown's version.
No. He ain't Omos. No. He's a fake version of Gerald Azizi's.
First.
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk.
Hey. With all due respect, he too tall to be the SmackDown version of Commander Aziz. All right.
But up like this, how he looks and how he wrestles, he kind of reminds me of Azizi's.
Nope, he's still. I say Omos because he's very botchy.
So is Aziz. He's very botchy too.
Aziz is not as botchy as Omos, bro. Omos looks like he can't move.
Omos is, but it doesn't matter with Omos. Omos has that thing that we in the business call it. Like he just looks. What? You look at because when you look at Omos, it's believable with him. Like I look at him, I don't care that he can't wrestle because he legitimately looks like he could knock me out with one punch if he wanted to. So like I don't care that he can. He wrestles better than Khali did. He moves better than that.
Well, that's not hard to do now, is it?
What do you want him to do? You want him to do moonsaults off the top rope? What do you want him to do?
I just don't want him to look like a robot.
Right.
He's been wrestling for what, 2 years? 3? Like it's trust me, Tyler. Let me tell. I'm nowhere near as big as Omos, and I can tell you, when you're that, you don't move like you skinny dudes do. You don't move that way. It's harder for us.
I'm not saying for him to move as if he's one of the little guys. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for you to be in training already because you've been signed to a developmental contract since 2018.
That's 4 years.
I just don't want you to look so botchy and robotic.
Well, when I watch Omos, I look at someone that looks like he doesn't know how to call a match yet. Like, if it's not scripted out for him, he can't freestyle in the ring.
No, I expect. I'm saying
that's why he was stiff to me. But I think his moveset is okay for a man his size. Like I said, he's really big. There's only so much he should have to do. Because, like I said, he's very believable. Like, I don't need him doing all that. Like, literally, a couple punches, you should be out. Like,
that's not my point. That is not my point. I'm not expecting this man to be some wrestling mastermind at 7'3", 398 pounds. No. I'm saying there is no reason you go to throw someone who's a good bit smaller than you. And no, I'm not talking about like Lashley or I'm talking the little squash matches they kept giving that man every week on Raw.
Yeah.
There's no reason you go to throw them and you look so robotic doing it. If you've been signed to a dev contract since 2018.
That's what makes him scary to me. He looks like he doesn't know how strong he is. He's scared to hurt these dudes.
Drago from Rocky 4.
How do we know he wasn't hurting dudes in developmental because he was doing what you were saying, and he was hurting dudes because he was doing it too hard?
I mean, I would like to. For it to be more believable, I just need him to not be as stiff doing things. Like, there's no reason he's trying to throw someone, yet his elbows are still glued to his stomach. That's literally all I'm asking from him, is just to not look so stiff and robotic all the time. That's literally all I need from him. I'm not expecting him to be some great thing. No, he just fits a purpose. That's all he needs to do.
Tyler, do you have anything to say about SmackDown?
The same thing I said when I first came here. SmackDown is garbage unless Roman actually competes in a match.
No, she hasn't done it in a few weeks.
So we're moving on from that then.
Yeah, SmackDown can literally get this episode of SmackDown can go to the road for all I care.
Yeah,
This is garbage. Straight
boring.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Well, folks, we're gonna flip it to the other channel and tune into Rampage. Welcome to AEW Rampage. It opens up with Adam Cole taking out Tomohiro Ishii in the Owen Hart tournament qualifier. Yo, King Switchblade Jay White interrupted the outside to hit Rick Romero to the steps. Adam Cole hits a low blow, hits the last shot, 1, 2, 3. He gets the W and he qualifies thanks to the King Switchblade that hit the backstage. Jericho Appreciation Society is now being stopped by security. That's letting them know that they're barred from the arena. But Daniel Garcia tells no, he knows what he do. He's a sports entertainer, following the lingo and shit. So he goes, they leave. So they're really barred from the arena. Lance Archer takes Serpentico in a squash match. Poor Serpentico, human throw around trash dummy, and get squashed within a matter of 2.5 to 3 minutes. Hitting with the black arrow, 1, 2, 3. Lance Archer looking dominant before his matchup with Warlord this coming Wednesday. Finally, Hook gets a proper interview, but then it gets interrupted by Dan Housen with back and sisters creates a fucking mess. After him being yoked up by Hook finally speaks. The internet went overboard with this. You want my attention? You got it. That's all that he needed to say. Moved on. Ooh, we're gonna see that. Tony Nee's Tony Nee's video package. He's the best thing around. Dan Garcia takes on Eddie Kingston, and no one's around to save the day for anybody and hit the back fist at the grueling, brutal matchup. Eddie Kingston gets the W, takes off the belt, was about to whoop this young man's ass, but no, he's gonna save the ass whooping, the whipping itself for Chris Jericho. Sends a message. Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland have some words in the back. And basically, this is between them and Taz getting erupted now that they lost respect for him. And now it's time to get him back in blood. Yeah. Swerve, let's get it. And oh my God. Ricky Starks called the broke Keenan ain't fucking Kel. I die laughing with this. Then we get Tony Schiavone talking with Tony Starks, Jamie Hayter, and Dr. Britt making DMD in the back. Tony Starks is basically know that she's going to be seeing Britt later, but hopefully Jamie survives so they can eventually meet. It's time for your main event. TBS Championship match. We all been waiting for this. Jay Cargill is a Marina Shafir. And then in the midst of the match, we get the baddie section right at the front row. So you know they're going to play a part in this match. Maria Shafir tries to go and attack the leg to try to disable the stance, kicking the arm wrenching. Submission holds the whole 9 yards to try to get the tree trunks down, but no cigars. He gets chokeslammed on top of the table. Yes, get some new tables, AEW, as we see the glamorous one making a mockery out of this. Then we get the leg wrench, and just as Jay Cargill fights out of it, big boom that to the face. He hit the jaded. He's finally got jaded 1, 2, 3. She gets a 30th W and retains as your TBS champion. So yes, haters, you got no other choice. AEW Rampage. What's our thoughts on it?
Char, what's wrong?
No,
Char was so sad. Char go.
No, I like the Adam Cole Ishii match. Ishii is so freaking underrated, and he's been putting on bangers lately. Like, give him his roses.
Just wait till tomorrow.
Yes. the Eddie Kingston Daniel Garcia match was amazing too. What I did not like in the main event between Jade and Marina Shafir was Marina Shafir was targeting Jade's leg a lot in the match, and Jade was doing pretty much no selling any of that offense at all. That was kind of bothering me a little bit. He was like no selling any of that.
I did.
It was bothering me a little bit.
No, I think that too.
Wait, what? What? No selling bothered you?
Jade.
Jade was no
She
selling.
was targeting her leg all match,
kicks.
and she's no selling any of it.
She's just walking around like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Like, oh, you didn't hurt me, nothing. Like, come on. At least sell it like she was like actually hurting you. You just made her offense look so weak because you're like, look, I'm okay. It didn't affect me at all.
Yeah, so that I agree. That was the only thing I didn't like with that match.
And from the look of this was just a one-off match. This ain't going to continue. Which is now that is what bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
So, Courtney, I'm gonna let you have the floor.
Yeah, didn't like the whole no selling because if you're gonna be a professional wrestler,
yes,
we need to learn how to sell properly.
Absolutely.
That
problem.
way,
Sure.
we cannot make each other look weak. That's what she did. And if I'm going to refer to a match, Marina is a whole lot powerful than we think, but she's got to be built up a certain way.
Absolutely.
She was just thrown into this match. Like that Sky Blue match, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was the sloppiest match I've ever seen off of Sky Blue.
Yeah.
And for my boy Ishii, man, Ishii is a powerful brick house.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I love him.
He's amazing.
Cole baby.
Cole baby.
Cole baby. That's all I gotta say about Cole baby, because I let Mike take that.
Dukes.
It was alright.
Oh.
It was alright. The Jay Cargill not selling reminds me of another wrestler, Double A, Austin Aries.
And Goldberg.
Nah, when Austin Aries did it, remind me when he was in Impact going against Johnny Impact. Everybody knows John Morrison, but back then it was Johnny Impact when they went 1-on-1 and the non-selling and shit. The best match so far of all of it was actually Kingston and Garcia. That's the number one good match right there. Everything else was all right. Cole, Ishii was good. We already know Jake with the whole partnership with New Japan. We already know the Switchblade was all come. So yeah, it was hey, it was okay. But I really do want to see next week matchups with Dean and Sarita.
Sheeta.
Yeah, I want to see that street fight. That's number one. And number two, here's one thing I want to literally sit there and say. Danhausen reminds me of the 24/7 title.
I refuse.
I mean,
wait.
Listen.
Before I say it, wait. Before y'all come, here's the reason why. Because all I think he does is
he's
what the fuck?
been injured.
He's been If he's injured, that'll be cool.
He's
But
been
That
injured.
man got metal rods in his leg, bro.
He broke his
He
leg.
broke his leg.
And he will try to get a match with Hook.
Well, I think he's coming back soon, but he's been injured.
They say he's not gonna be cleared till Double or Nothing.
Sounds like a squash match to me.
And like I said, I'm hearing that it's gonna be a match between him and Hook.
Yeah,
coming up, and that's just return. Your first match is gonna be with him. That's great, AEW. Y'all just fucked this man's career up, and he ain't even started yet with the company.
Well, it's not gonna be his. That's not gonna be his first match. They'll give him a couple like matches on Dark and stuff beforehand, because they're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore what I forgot what his actual name is, but buzzing with Marlo. Adam Cole been skinny his whole career, bruh. Let's not. That's just Adam Cole. He's been skinny his whole career, so stop. You should have said that years ago. And this coming from an Adam Cole fan. It's just who he is. Leave it alone.
Dukes, are you finished? Dukes, are you finished with your point?
Nah, my point is just, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm done. It was all right. I got nothing more.
Reezy.
Man, Rampage. I actually enjoyed Rampage today. You know, caught it when I got home. Hearing Hook talk, I will say hearing Hook talk was a surprise. His voice don't match his body. His voice don't match his body. When he spoke, it was funny when he spoke. It caught me off guard. So the first thing I thought was, hold up, was like, did they just pitch in another? Yeah, did they do a voiceover or something? Did they pipe in a voice? But yeah, as far as I want to get was it who dissed the Blackpool Club or whatever?
What?
The what's the group that Moxley's with? The
Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah, the Blackpool Combat Club. Who dissed that? Somebody is Blackpool Combat Club.
Saying that they just faced a few nobody. Yeah, that was Dukes.
That was Dukes.
Oh, it was Dukes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got an issue with that.
Thank you.
And I just want to bring it back up since we're talking about it.
Thanks, Reezy.
You know, you talking about a group of guys. Now, I don't rep those guys now. I can't rep another crew. But I will say, those group of guys is not to be fucked with. Like, those guys, those group of guys on Rampage and AEW right now, those group of guys are going to take over. They're going to be the top fraction of AEW. To me, I think
I differ, but
they're going to be top faction whenever they add in Lee Moriarty and Josh Woods. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They will.
No, I'll point this with more people. Yeah, you may got that, but as a threesome.
Did you just say threesome instead of trio?
Dude, stop
Hey, look at that. All right, trio.
Trio.
Okay, so wait. No. In fact, I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna leave Dukes alone. He just coming back. I'm leaving him alone.
As a trio, that's all it is. All right. Yeah.
Who's your wet threesome tonight, Dukes?
Only Dukes would say something like that. Nah, but overall, though, I just want to end it with I'm excited with everything that's going on with AEW. They're definitely doing something big. And with Double or Nothing coming up, I can promise y'all and I predict we're going to have a lot of surprises. And I can see somebody from New Japan coming up. I don't know who. I'm thinking Kenta. I think Double or Nothing might be when Kenta show up and give CM Punk that business.
Yes.
I mean, there was a lot going on. I loved the Eddie Kingston match. That was really good. Um, I love, even though he dissed, um, even though he dissed Keith Lee and Maverick. I love Keith Lee and Swerve. I loved their promo, but that Keenan and Kel line
That was hilarious.
was hilarious. I didn't like the no selling, but I liked Jade's match. Like I told you, every time I see her, she gets better and better and better. So I didn't have a problem with it. She looked better. I wish that this was going to be a feud and not a one off, but whatever. Adam Cole baby is Adam Cole baby. So like I don't need to say anything about that. Yeah, I mean I think that's it. I mean Hook. I wanted the Danhausen. So he's another one. I literally had never seen that man before in my life until he showed up under the ring that night for his debut in AEW. So I'm with Dukes. Like, unfortunately for me, that 24/7 comment actually makes sense because he's the comedy act to me right now. I didn't even know he wrestled until Blackheart told me a couple weeks ago that he wrestled. So like I don't know what to expect from him, and right now he's a comedy act to me. Like there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna come. He's gonna point at Hook. Hook's gonna suplex him, put him in red rum, and that's the match gonna be over. Like that's how I expect that to go. Like so until I see otherwise, I know y'all have seen him wrestle.
Yeah.
But until I see otherwise, that's what he is. He's just I'm sorry.
I don't think he'll get squashed. I don't think he'll get squashed.
Just to answer this question real quick. Suns and Celtics. Boom.
Of course you said the Celtics.
That's by the way, disclaimer, that's actually one of my IRL friends. Disclaimer.
In real life.
Chance, get out of here, man. Y'all leave. Good lord. Get out of here. All three of y'all. You, Kyrie, and Chris. Leave. Leave.
Tyler, it's like you anyway.
Legitimately, that was my IRL friend. I hate all three of you. Anyways. First off, it was
listen, they found you.
for anyways, it was funny to see Adam Cole be the taller competitor in the ring. I forgot EC was like 5'7", 5'8". I forgot.
Yeah, I think he's like 5'7".
So seeing him be shorter than Adam Cole, knowing how like strong Ishii is, I started laughing immediately. Not gonna lie to you, I did. But it was a good match. Once again, Fitted's helping out. Y'all don't watch this. Get out of here.
Dang.
Jesus. I literally said y'all not gonna like this because y'all don't watch. Get out. Yeah, like I said, did everything it needed to. Not surprised Jay White ended up showing up. They're apparently still friends, but we know how that's gonna end up at Super Show.
Yeah.
And it's gonna lead into a Bullet Club versus Undisputed Elite Blood and Guts match, let's be honest. Kyrie, get out. I hate you. Get out of here.
Oh my god.
Archer versus Serpentico, like you said. Serpentico, the walking, walking, living, breathing ragdoll. Good lord, I feel bad for him at times. Y'all still laughing at those mother effers, man.
You do that snot in your nose though.
Hate all of them. Anyways, once again, 2 minutes, blackout, win. Cool, whatever. Kingston Garcia was pretty good.
It was.
Pretty good for a 15-minute, just two guys beating the hell out of each other. And then Jade versus Shafir. Like y'all said, wish Jade worked on herself. Because there were spots that she actually sold good, and other ones it was like, bruh, what are you doing? So she just needs consistency when it comes to selling because we know she can do it. We saw her do it throughout the entire TBS tournament.
Yeah.
So we know she can sell. It's just a matter of kind of finding, right timing and stuff like that. So cool. Velvet officially being a heel now and aligning with Kiera Hogan and Jade is very interesting to me.
It is.
Seeing that trio together would honestly be cool. Seeing Jade just have backup to just jump people.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Did you say Powerpuff? Did you say Powerpuff Girls because they've all got different colored hair?
Yeah,
they're about Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, yeah,
and then Tyler, and then you thought the whole Nakia Lions line that I had was worse. Come on now.
I didn't say it was worse. I just said you ain't.
That's a foursome way to happen.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Case in point.
Y'all suck. But yeah,
just put me in the room with all three of them. I'm good.
All in all, Rampage was
Dude, you're gonna need some Viagra big time, bro.
It was okay, and also Ricky Starks' freaking Keenan and Kel comment.
Oh man, yo,
I laughed for like 5 minutes straight.
I know.
And now I see why once again he's another New Orleans boy, so I'm never gonna shed that freaking. Nope, not even nope, can't.
Just own up to it, man. Just own up to it. Own up, man. That's your daddy.
He's not old enough to be my dad, sir.
Well, he could be a long distance cousin.
That could be true.
It be like that sometimes, man. For real, I met a cousin that way.
No, that I'm cool with. You can't say dad. That man 31. No.
Hey, you're 19, so I mean he was fucking when he was 11. Hey man, it's possible, man.
Move on to the news and rumors. I'm done. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Lil Wayne can do it. You can do it. News and rumors. Wrong clip. Oh man, so WrestleMania drew over 56 million viewers in India over that, but overall the total was 89 million though, but that was just for the first night revenue. But thanks to WWE Network and Peacock, that number grew to 98 million viewers watched it. Ever since WrestleMania 33, which is actually kind of crazy, and 50 million Indians were watching Monday Night Raw the very next night. The reason why Kushida had left NXT is basically saying that due to budget cut release, which is basically BS. But we wish him the best of luck getting back on his feet. More likely, he probably will go back to New Japan. Cody Rhodes still had anger towards Triple H. He looked up to him to a certain extent when he was there, but backstage politicking and shit like that all came into play, and that's how they kind of drifted sideways. Hence why Cody had always had this whole mockery of the whole, Triple H treatment in AEW. Alexa Bliss is not happy with her current position right now. Create had nothing for her at this point in juncture, so she's been on the bench, even though she was just given time off because she just got married a couple of weeks ago. But what the Creative Plays have in store, we won't know for sure. LA Knight starts to do faction with Mace on SmackDown. Now he's forming, looking like a new agent, and Mace come out with some crispy forces on. Oh man, gotta be the judge of that. Bubba Ray thinks that WWE needs to focus more on Cody Rhodes than Dustin Rhodes. To be honest with you, yes, he said that on the Busted Open podcast that they need to shift the attention over more to Cody than just what the legacy of his father was and what that impacted on his life. Then we get some name changes going on. Oh, these name changes is ridiculous. Raul Mendoza is now Cruz del Toro. Casey Canizaro is now Katen Chance, and Kaylee Ray is Alba Fry. Ridiculous. At first, we found out that Bret Hart will be managing the FTR at a show in Webster, Massachusetts, up here at the Webster Town Hall, Friday, June 10th, against Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson, with Arn Anderson being there in attendance too. The Aston news kind of broke earlier that he had re-signed, or he had signed with WWE. So now, him going to AEW has been kiboshed. Alberto Del Rio is scheduled to work the AAA weekend coming up soon on April 30th. Now that Kanan, of course, is the booker of AAA, he won the Big Star Surprise, so that's why he didn't mind bringing in Alberto Del Rio, try to give him a second chance. He's going to be subbing the tag team matchup that night, though. IRS thinks Vince McMahon didn't give his youngest son a chance. The youngest son is what he meant by Bo Dallas. I guess he didn't see that he's a hard worker, that he really is. He can't teach stuff like that, and Wyndham had a great gimmick. But basically, I'm proud of the both of his sons, regardless, is what his Daddy says. Virgil, who says condolences, who suffered 2 massive strokes recently. Now he's dealing with dementia. He posts out where to help towards the cause by downloading a game that he had created for $2. There's other stuff that's going on and stuff. So, we wish him a speedy recovery.
I mean, you can't believe too much. Well,
and that's your news and rumor report.
I hope. I'll let you go, Tyler. I'll let you go.
No, I'm gonna wait.
I'll let you go.
I'm gonna wait.
Because I was going to say something. I don't know if you was going to say what I was going to say. But.
I was going to say good on Kushida for getting out of there when he still could.
Snooze.
you.
Tyler, you're Iron Man, son. You went Iron Man. Mr. Stars. Oh, stop playing with him. Your boys come at you.
All of y'all need to get out of here.
The OTTR Marv's new kid in play. Yo.
Y'all suck. Katana Chance, Alba Fire, and Cruz del Toro.
What the?
Wait, did they say Elmer Fudd?
Alba Fire is Kaylee Ray's new name.
Alba Fire.
Elmer Fire.
Elmer Fudd.
Oh, my bad. That was Elmer Fudd. I'm sorry.
No, it's Alba Fire. Casey is now Katana Chance. And Raul Mendoza is Cruz del... First off, Casey Catanzaro let them trademark her actual name. If y'all remember that. Do you remember it, Mike?
I do.
They filed that trademark on her actual name the same day they did for Indy Hartwell. Why couldn't she just keep her name when you already trademarked it?
Rookie mistake, that's why.
What the
They must have
Whoa! Where did that come from? Whoa!
Also, Breezy knows I'm finna talk about this LA Knight bull crap.
Oh yes, let's talk about it. Oh god.
Punk bitch.
They named him. You thought they would have been creative. He went from Mace to Face.
You happy now, bitch?
Oh my god. Yo, an infant could come up with something better than that. You named it the dude named
So you were right. I was gonna touch up on what you were about to say. Why can't he just be Dio Madden? Why can't he just...
WWE, you still won't learn.
No, you know my problem with that though. Dio Madden is their creation. Dio Madden is what they came up with for him. Not
Dio
him coming up. No, they came up.
It's just getting worse and worse.
That's so sad.
I'm gonna have a
Treat
goddamn
all
fight.
the WWE superstars that got some pretty ass generic names like Gunter and Ludwig.
Butch.
Don't get us.
I'm calling him Walter,
Gary.
and I'm calling
calling him
Pete
Walter.
Dunne
Gary.
Pete.
Shit.
Same.
You know what? Can we all agree we happy with Kushida leaving?
Yes.
Because if he was still in WWE, they probably put him in the next Kai time.
That's what Jacket Time was, Dukes.
True, but still.
Wait.
Folks.
What did he just say?
Kai
They would be the next Kai and Tai.
Wait, who?
Kushida.
Kushida.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Yes, he did.
He
Jacket
did.
Time.
Tell.
He did.
He did.
Tell
Yeah, I
me.
did.
He did.
He didn't.
Yes.
Just-
Wait. Tyler. Wait. Tell me, you want to pull the Booker T out too?
That's why I said that. I was expecting him to press the button, but he didn't. It's cool.
Oh, so you want me to?
Yeah.
No,
he wants you to.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Yes, I did. I did say it.
God, mother.
Oh, shucky, ducky, quack, quack.
If they probably still kept the body put Kai time, they might get like a little Chinese manager and make it little choppy pee shit. How it was in the Attitude Era.
The worst part is he's not wrong because they gave Saray the stereotypical Japanese schoolgirl thing. He's not even wrong. That's what makes that worse, Dukes. You're not even wrong with that logic.
And like I said, take a look at my baby Zala Lee when she was there.
Oh,
they had her look like a little Mortal Kombat Street Fighter and shit. Like a goddamn superhero.
Oh my god.
What the hell was going on?
Yeah, anyways, like
coming
Blackheart.
the ring like
Yeah, I'm about to say, like Blackheart said, I'm just gonna brush up on Kushida. Expect him to be in the Best of Super Juniors tournament. Because his contract straight up expired.
Yeah,
No
he's gonna be
release,
in the-
just expired. He can go wherever. So
He's
expect
gonna
him in the Best of Super Juniors tournament.
Yeah.
All right.
Time splitters back together. Like somebody told me, Motor City Time Splitters.
Chris Sabin wants to tag with him. Yeah, Chris Sabin wants to tag with Kushida.
It'll be Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, and Kushida, Motor City Time Splitters.
Folks, we made it to the very end of a crazy ass jam-packed episode of Last Week of Wrestling. Folks, do us the biggest favor in the goddamn world. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, stay up to date. Make sure that you tune into everything that we have in store and everything that we have in store right now. Folks, I don't even gotta say more. It's the victory lap, the end of the show. Y'all know what the hell for me, how I asked for. Like, share, subscribe everywhere. Listen to it everywhere. The video and audio versions. Cop yourself some merch. Donate to the GoFundMe. Stop being cheap, motherfuckers. I'm watching y'all. Share, donate. Try to help us achieve our dream to try to expand and network. That's what you're donating for. Otherwise, you guys are some cheap ass motherfuckers, and then we want to cover a lot of motherfuckers when season 6 come the fuck back around. We on some new shit. So I'm just going to move on around the fucking circle. Charcy, since you're not defending your title tomorrow, it's a number one contender spot. So you're gonna be watching out for us.
Absolutely.
That's number one contender. We'll find out.
I cannot wait to see what my next number one contender is going to be. Thank you guys for following and listening and watching us every single week. Keep supporting us. Please like, share, subscribe, all our content. It's greatly appreciated. And please, like we've all been saying for weeks now, please help us and donate to our GoFundMe. It would be greatly appreciated.
Big Mike.
Yes, don't need to say what's already been said. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate. Any little thing helps. Follow me on the socials. IAM_MBJ on all the socials. And yeah, that's it. Adam Cole Day.
Hey, Big Mike. One more thing too, right? So that little dare that you did the other day on your other podcast to speak on the joint.
Yes.
Why'd you eat the whole chip?
Oh.
Because I'm a man. That's why.
He's 40. He's a man.
Ouch.
Exactly. I'm 40. I'm a man. I'm a man. We don't have
Yes,
step.
You mean E40, that is?
We don't
Oh.
have step. We don't have step.
Here we go with that monkey. You with that monkey. Somewhere. Reezy.
Shout out to everybody who watched the show. Come back, keep coming back, and subscribe. 100.
Likes too. Comments as well. Much appreciated.
Everything.
Yo, shout out to everybody who listened to us. Like, share, subscribe. If y'all know how to do it, it's so easy.
Then why can't you do it, Dukes?
I do it sometimes, but you know,
it's called laziness for you. Incompetence.
It happens. But on top of that, you know, right now, you know what? Look at it. The baddies, Jay Cargill. I got y'all.
Oh,
come my way.
He busted out
Goodbye.
the fucking
Goodbye.
lotion.
Come my
way. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm done.
I got you all day. All day, every day.
He meant that.
Let's go. Let's go, Jerry. Go.
But shout out to the weed smokers, the hot flies. You know how we go get down.
No.
We out.
He busted out the fucking lotion. Dude, so why you had that lotion on standby? Is there napkins over there too?
Nah, no napkins, man.
I forgot. I forgot. You the towel dryer.
Nah, no towels either, man.
Stop.
I'm pretty sure that you're not using your hands.
Hey, sometimes look. Sometimes you gotta feel love.
Motherfuckers are sick. Tyler, just go.
You ever love yourself? Love you.
I had to mute him. Tyler, please just go.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, appreciate y'all rocking with this. Like I say every time, make sure to like, subscribe, comment anything else you would like us to do in the future. Because any way we can improve this, more than willing to do it. If you actually want to hit me up for something to talk about next week, hit me up on Twitter at Tyler Starks27, spelled just like this with no spaces. And I'll be more than happy to talk about anything else in the wrestling news that you guys find out about next week. And once again, well, also, I was going to say, make sure to share this also, because y'all done seen that I've done it. My RL friends done found me, so there's that. And make sure, once again, help these guys make it for Juneteenth. These are a really cool group of people, and honestly, the work they put in, they deserve to be able to go out there.
Thank you very much, Tyler. And last but not least, this special guest that survived out the whole damn shebang bang, Miss Courtney from the Midwest Marks. We thank you for coming on. I wish B-Man had
on here for 9 hours with us.
Thank you for joining us, Courtney.
Thank you guys so much for the invite. I had a
we
great
stretched you
time.
the whole goddamn week, man. What the fuck was you even expecting?
Oh,
God damn it! You knew this.
But I had a great time. I always love hanging with y'all. Y'all know how I do. I come on here after my show on Fridays.
yes. See you all the time.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Miss Courtney28. You can hit my Instagram up to Courtney Holland 35. I just love wrestling and I love these groups of friends right here. And please don't forget the group, the GoFundMe. I'm tired now, so I'm gonna peace out. Love y'all.
We appreciate that, Warren. Yes, sir. Dukes, have you calmed the fuck down over there?
No.
I bet you right after this, he's gonna be doing some things. I think he's gonna be doing some things, especially when it's 3:00 in the morning. Just whatever that you do, just do me one favor. Just don't look out your window and walk up the damn street.
Wait, time out. How you gonna say that, man?
How?
Why you gonna say that?
We live in Boston, stupid.
Look here. I know we live in Boston, but right now I'm not talking. Listen, wait.
Oh,
I'm
I
not
forgot.
talking.
Nah, the lounge for the clubs is already done and over with, and then the glass slipper just closed.
But right now I ain't talking about those holes. We need new ones. So you know what? Yo, Jay Cargill, Red Velvet, Carol Hogan.
Big
You don't believe me? You don't believe me? I got you.
Oh God.
As he's about to
all
go
day, every day.
As he's about to go do some things behind the camera, that God knows what. We bid
day,
y'all.
every day.
We bid y'all adieu. Have a good weekend.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?